to slide his way up out of that one.
What show was that on? That was on. Whose podcast was that?
I don't remember. I saw it today. That's the crazy part. Oh, Bill is all in the video. Ooh. As long as the chat doesn't say anything, we're good.
5 seconds in.
Fact.
Yo, what's up with that?
Yeah. I'm glad bro turned that shit around because I don't know. I was like, man, I don't want to throw it away. I mean, I know he did some. Bro did some despicable stuff, but yo, what is up? What is good? We are back in here with another episode. It is The Crew. Y'all know what it is. Y'all go ahead and smash the like button. If you're new, please go ahead and drop a follow. Oh, we already with the stuff. Yo, Miles, what is good? Brody, what is good? Oh, best podcast in the game right now, better than Club Shay Shay. Man, appreciate you. Look, Club Shay Shay, Cat Williams blew that joint up. Bro literally just aired everything out.
He's got Manziel coming up on there too, so we can get Johnny Manziel.
Yeah. Oh, and Miles, what am I talking about? Yeah, I didn't say anything. I wasn't talking about nothing. Before podcast shenanigans is what I'll say. But appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I see y'all done voted. My question was, should the NBA change the format of All-Star Weekend? Everybody right now went ahead and said, please change it. I also agree. If I could vote too, I'll go ahead and change it right now.
Oh,
yeah, I'll go ahead and change it because,
what do you do to change it? Because someone said they suggested like home court for the finals. I don't like that.
Hell no.
Because if we get to the finals and it's because Scotty Barnes fucking was autistic and decided to throw it into the middle of the stands,
is Bro really autistic?
He's got to be.
I mean, because I saw that.
If there's a compilation of it.
I saw it too, but I don't want to.
And you know what's funny? Like, I don't mean this in like an insulting. I'm not trying to be funny. I think he's probably autistic. He's got to be.
Yo, Miles, can you confirm whether or not
Scotty Barnes
bro is on that spectrum? Side of the spectrum, or is he a regular Joe?
Is he just goofy or is he autistic? I think.
You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know. Because I need to know. I just need to know.
There's a whole thing on YouTube about it, but I think he might be. I'm not gonna lie.
So appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We're gonna start some things off with some WWE sports. So I shared in the chat about I think it was like 2-3 days ago. There has been a report. Now it hasn't actually hit the media to my knowledge, but I saw something about it that Stephanie McMahon of the McMahon family was. She was in on that little charade. I will call it charade. A little charade that Vince McMahon was doing. So basically, and I'm pretty sure Triple H knows as well. That's why.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, that's why, as you said, Ronnie, Shane O'Mac
got out of there. He got out of there twice.
Yeah,
because he left like way back, came back, then left again.
Because he saw that damn writing on the wall and was like, "No, I do not like what's going on here."
Genuinely believe now, from what everything's come out, I feel like he's like the only one, and he's definitely has his situations, but I know they're not as dark and deep as that. So he's probably the only one that's got his name clean.
Right.
But like you said, if Stephanie covered something up, Triple H definitely would know.
Right.
If not, then that's like a sacred oath thing. Like you're holding something from your spouse.
Exactly.
He would know.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, Miles, who I was talking about Scotty Barnes. Apparently, there is a little compilation of him on the slower side of things. I will just say up here. I'm not gonna. Hey, this is what people are saying. I didn't know if you could confirm whether or not it was true. I mean, I see bro in the court, bro hooping. I don't know. I mean, to me, I think he maybe just a little clumsy at times, but hey, who knows?
That's a good way to put it. I mean,
maybe he's just very clumsy. Hopefully he's so athletic that he's just clumsy in other like. Hopefully his hand-eye coordination ain't all the way there. Hopefully,
we know he's a good ball player, but he just has some extracurricular
right
emotions about him.
Right.
Tendencies.
Right,
there we go,
right.
Yeah, appreciate it.
But as far as Stephanie McMahon, I saw it on Facebook. I really don't believe 99% of what I see on Facebook. It was just presented. I said, that could be a thing. It hasn't hit the news, so definitely not.
I know. I think this came up from. There was a woman wrestler from like, God, I want to say like 18 years ago. Her name was Ashley.
Yeah, she passed away. Yeah, she passed away. And she was involved in that scandal.
She had a sworn affidavit about what happened. Vince McMahon was in it.
Yep.
Her, like, I guess ex best friend or something came on like CNN and mentioned Stephanie McMahon was a part of it too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I think it came into. But like, it might go so deep that we never know.
Right.
You know, there's a lot to unpack. But
it's actually funny what Miles just said. Bro said, I mean, Scotty Barnes did go to FSU, so.
Oh, that's true.
That's
a good
funny.
point.
That is mad funny. And
yeah.
And Miles, right now we actually got the Florida versus Bama game on right now. I'm pretty sure that you tuned into that while you got us. So
we're now in the top 25. So Bama's 13. I think they did drop. Yeah, we finally snuck into the top 25. First time in a while. So,
is there anything else you guys came across this week y'all want to get into?
Michael Bisping thing. Did you see that?
Who?
Michael Bisping, UFC.
Did he get arrested?
No,
he's an ex-fighter that's a commentator now.
He's a glass eye.
Oh, okay.
And he thought the camera was off, but it wasn't.
He was saying some crazy shit?
No, it was just funny. He said, what are you saying?
It was something, it was like homophobic, wasn't it? Well, homophobic. No. They strung it as that, I think.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah. It was something.
Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, look at it. We did watch the UFC fight Saturdays. Was UFC 298.
Ooh, okay, yeah, Miles, go ahead and drop that in the group chat, bro, because he said that he'll have to send us a report. And apparently, there's a big name wrestlers that was a part of that whole Vince McMahon thing besides Brock Lesnar.
Oh, okay. There's so much coming out. I'm a little behind on it, but yeah, I'll definitely look at it.
That's fucking gay.
Oh. Well, now we know reporters are real people too.
The accent makes it funny.
Yes.
What a
yes. Guy. Miles did follow up and say, he said one report said Randy Orton, and there was another one that said like all of Vince's quote main guys. Yeah. So
I also, I love Randy, but if someone told me Randy Orton was doing that back in the day, I wouldn't say otherwise.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Hell yeah.
There was a lot of stories about Randy Orton being sleazy.
Yeah. I mean, bro was literally what, like the youngest in the game,
the youngest world champion. Back in the day,
come on, bro. I assumed he was already doing stuff like that.
Well, when he beat Benoit for the belt in 04, he was like 24.
Yeah.
Of course he was. And a lot of people, if you watch like his documentary, they were like, he was an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, he rubbed people the wrong way. He had all this power.
Yeah.
The girls were there, everything.
Shout out to John Cena for willingly admit that bro was a chubby chaser back in the day.
Yeah,
bro was.
That was on Howard Stern.
Yeah, bro was like, yeah, like bite him over, clap their cheeks. I'm just like,
we love you, John Cena.
Like, I'm sitting here like, wow, bro was really giving them the five knuckle shuffle.
Oh,
bro was really all in that.
He was at that FU.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, All-Star Weekend. So I watched it. I actually forgot that there was a part 2 on Friday. That they did what was
celebrity thing?
Yeah. Right.
I watched the dunk contest and a little bit of the 3-point challenge.
Right.
I didn't watch the All-Star game, I'll be honest. It's not any of the All-Star games in any sports, don't watch them. But Yeah, what was it? Who was in the celebrity game? It was I know what's his name won. Micah Parsons won the MVP.
Micah, CJ Stroud, Kai Cenat,
yeah,
Puka Nacua.
Kai on what podcast that was?
Who, Kai Cenat?
It's like a hype video for him. He's playing against like 13 years
old. Oh, it was Club Shay Shay.
Oh.
Yeah, bro was over here. Yeah, I was hooping.
Bro is small too.
Shannon Sharp was bro. He wasn't really hooping out there. Like, bro, what you mean?
Was in diapers.
Facts. I'm like, bro, they really not hooping like that.
There was like 13.
So I tried to watch some of the World Game. I'm be honest with y'all, I had that shit in the background.
Yeah,
I wasn't really engaged in that. I was more like, I totally forgot. I didn't realize that was Puka Nacua until the game was over. So when bro had that dunk, I was like, damn, who this dude who dunked? I'm like, what type of celeb getting up like that? Oh, it's Puka Nacua. Yeah. I'm like, damn. I'm like, this shit suck when you gotta recruit fucking football players to play in a celeb game.
A rookie football player too.
Come on, man. Yeah. And then I didn't even know. Well, I knew CJ Stroud hooped like that, but Michael Parsons was looking lost as shit out there.
Yeah.
Bro had -0 handles.
And he still won the MVP.
The only time a Cowboy will win something is not in basketball or not in football. So let's talk about the obviously we'll skip the main event, which was the Sunday game. We'll talk about what happened Saturday. So the 3-point event never misses.
No.
What was it? Dame won that again. I think that's his second time winning the 3-point contest. The 3-point contest between Sabrina and Steph. How did y'all feel about that? Did y'all watch it?
She actually did pretty well.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Put up 26.
Not like, I'm not trying to be like, not surprised because she's a girl, but like, she actually did well.
Right.
They I don't know, man. It's just like, the fact she was a woman took away from a lot of it. I know Kenny Smith got in some shit for whatever. What did he say? What was his exact words?
I didn't see what he said specifically about it. I'm pretty sure it was something about.
It was like a joking undertone about like, blah, blah, whatever.
Right.
But no, it was fine. I mean, I thought it was more competitive than I thought it was going to be. So it was decent, but
right. So as far as changing the format, I'm thinking that Stephen A made a good point about maybe incentivizing the game. So making people watch like the All-Star game.
The All-Star game itself, yeah.
But I also understand too, because it's All-Star game. I really don't want to see players get hurt during their quote unquote break.
Yeah,
that's one thing I actually respect. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. Everyone's in the All-Star game. It's basically a YMCA game.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I was surprised it even got up to 200 points, but no one played defense. But these games were always known for just a backyard game.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why all of a sudden now we're having an issue. I find it funny now people are finding issues with the scores being so high in the NBA. We've been saying this for how long?
They've been high for years and years.
I forget who it was. I think it was the Wizards and another team. It was OT. I think it scores like 140 something, 150 something. And I'm like,
what are you supposed to do? They're playing an extra 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. I don't get it.
So I propose that we go back to the old format with the All-Star game. Get rid of captains and pickup.
For sure. Yep.
To me, that's basically, you're just basically doing a IRL 2K.
Yep.
Get rid of that. I think as far as celeb game, I'm fine with the celeb games, to be honest with y'all. I'm fine with the celeb
games. The baseball ones are fun. The basketball ones are fun.
Right.
Keep the dunk contest.
Mm-hmm. Skills challenge, I would say I would mod the skills challenge.
Okay.
I would say...
What is it?
So skills is like they'll just go through like little it's basically like obstacle course,
bounce passing,
handles, going like in between, dribble, layup,
points in the paint,
half court, they did half court shots. I think we should mod that.
Yeah, I mean NHL does the same thing. It's kind of, you watch the NHL one, obviously.
Yeah,
just say pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, just on a basketball
court.
What they did.
Yeah, I think you could cut that down and put something else better in place, or just don't even replace it. Just make everything else seem a little bit more prestigious because it does get a little watered down.
Right.
The dunk contest, I would obviously keep it, but they got to do something. This year, I was just not feeling it. I obviously watched it for Jaylen Brown, but I just...
Do we pitch ridding away of the dunk contest?
No, it's been such a staple since what, the 80s? You can't. You just have to change either the judging or, I mean, some of these dunks are going to be done again. There's only so many combinations of dunks you can do when it's been done for 30 years, but you can't just get rid of it flat out.
Miles said Kobe said dudes play harder in the UCLA pickup than this nonsense.
Absolutely. I saw that quote too, yeah. I do agree.
And because, I mean, the dunk contest will always be the dunk contest, but maybe it's just the players now. It's not as starstruck. Now it's just whoever has the highest vertical.
Well, it's like Mac McClung, like, he's a freak. I get it.
Right.
One again, that's fine. They did add star power with Jaylen Brown. I would say it's a pretty big name for that.
Right.
One of the bigger names they've had in the last couple of years. To me, he sucked. He didn't do well in that. I thought the left hand thing was corny.
He said he did it just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, which some of them I know would want to just do it to say they did it.
Right.
But yeah, the left hand thing was corny. He jumped over Kai Cenat, who wasn't he sitting down?
I think bro's not even tall to begin with.
No, I know. You're jumping over someone that's like 5'3", but I think he was even sitting down.
Versus Matt McClung, who jumped over Shaq.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. So, like, to me, that was a joke. Like, his whole performance was. And I think it's hard to say. I think they do need to kind of up the... Like, you want to be a part of it, that's cool. But, like, don't do shit-ass dunks.
Right.
Like I said, the left-hand thing is corny. I think the left-hand thing's been corny. You put the glove on and dunk with the left hand. Oh, because someone said you can't pass with the left hand. You know I don't like Jaylen Brown. I mean, I like him. I don't. I like him because he's a Celtic. I don't like Celtics players, but I think he's overpaid and just shit. But.
Sometimes I feel like bro a fake tough guy. Well, not a fake tough guy, but there's times where he'll instigate stuff when it doesn't really need to be.
He gives me. I'm not trying to go on like a Jaylen Brown hate train and swerve off here, but he gives me this vibe with JT too, where I'm like, I don't think they like you. I really don't think they like each other. Or, like, I don't think they like each other the way people want them to like each other. I think they're just teammates. I don't think it's like, he's going to come over to Deuce's birthday party, or I'm going to go, take a vacation with him.
Yeah.
I just don't. And I think it's all Jaylen, too. I don't think it has anything to do with Tatum. But,
yeah,
I don't know. But got off track for a second. I'm not trying to slander Jaylen the whole podcast.
Actually, Miles brought up a good point. He said someone said that they should pay street dunkers and pay them like $50,000. Or, I'm sorry, $500,000.
Well, see, that's kind of what they're doing with the G Leaguers. I feel like they're trying to bring in like a fresh set, and that's where Mac McClung came from. But that'd be smart, I think, if you got like actually talented dunkers and put them on a main stage.
Yeah, I could tell you like Chris Staples, Jordan Sut.
Who's that dude with the blue hair?
What am I talking about?
Slim. Oh, is he light skinned? Oh, white guy.
Yeah, white guy. He's got like the.
Oh, he's been doing it forever, I feel like.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Yeah.
Ninja?
Yeah.
Oh, Ninja?
The headband.
Oh, I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what's crazy is you wouldn't even, I mean, obviously you'd have to pay him, but I mean, like, for national exposure, I feel like you wouldn't have to pay him $50,000. They'd probably do it for like nothing.
Well, he said $500,000, but I mean,
$500,000. You wouldn't have to pay
but they got the cash though.
Oh,
I mean, honestly, I would because all these pro dunkers and like legit pro dunker, like Isaiah Riviera, Chris Staples, and Jordan. I forget his last name. Like those are 3 pro dunkers off the top of my head.
That's honestly not a bad idea. Yeah. I mean, if like casual people would watch it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You would see clips of that on Twitter and be like,
hell
yeah.
I mean, because I'm like, literally, that's all they get paid to do is dunk. Yeah. Versus your regular athletes
and you could even
just jump high.
You could even make it. I don't know how you would change the format. You could even throw NBA players in there and put them together.
Right.
I mean, exposure. I don't know.
No, exactly. Yeah,
you know what
that
I mean?
Too.
So yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
Go band for band with a dunk, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
make the grand prize a trophy, $100 or $1 million. I don't know.
Like actually make viewers want to watch the dunk contest rather than the dunk contest. Who's in the dunk contest?
Yeah.
And then, okay, and then It's just another mid dunk contest. Miles, what were your thoughts about All-Star Weekend? Did you watch it? If you did you watch all 3 events like me because I'm stupid, or maybe just seeking entertainment, or maybe I was just coping? Yeah, because now I got to go another half a year without without football.
We do get the combine next week.
Oh, sick!
Yeah. We get the combine starting Monday.
Monday. Fuck.
Yeah, it's on like all week. It's
the whole week.
Some of them.
Like during the day.
Oh, come on.
Which I will, or someone here will sum it up and we'll figure it out.
We'll have 40 times.
We'll have 40 times.
Yeah,
we'll have bad combines, good combines.
Yeah, anything after Monday, I let y'all down. Bro said crap was trash. Did you watch the All-Star game? He said I watched Saturday a little bit and then I watched a few minutes Sunday and turned it off. Sheesh. Well, GG's NBA. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Do we want to continue with some basketball? Okay, so let's talk about the whole 65 games. So was that more of a comment for what it takes to be considered an MVP was the 65 games, or should the NBA make it 65 games?
I believe it was for the MVP. I know that's like been the hot button issue, so I think that's what they were referring to on there.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of indifferent on it. I think it has to cut down on this like minute management scenario we have going on. I feel like, I don't know, MVPs are most valuable players to the team. They play the hardest. They mean the most to the team. I'm fine with the rule. I don't see the issue. I don't know if you do, but I don't see the problem with it.
So here's the thing. I was just thinking, if they want people to make the requirement, if schedule makers were to switch up the schedule, the season would go on longer. I think that if you cut out the in-season tournament, cut that shit out.
Just one and done. Just already cut it.
No, just cut it.
Yeah,
because it's stupid.
It is. Yeah.
You're incorporating it during the season, and then they get basically a petty award.
Just what's funny is when you said that. What'd you do?
They hang the fucking banner in their rafters.
Yeah. For like 2 seconds, I forgot who won it. When you just said in-season tournament, I was like, oh, who won it?
The fucking Lakers.
Yeah. I forgot for like 2 seconds. I'm like, oh shit, who won it? Oh, the Lakers already.
Yeah.
And I keep up with basketball pretty much daily.
Yeah. That was the reason why when it first started and football was going on, I was honestly waiting for that to end.
Yeah.
So we could just go back to basketball.
Yeah. Well, because now we're going down the stretch, and now after the All-Star break, obviously we start kind of weeding everyone out.
Right.
The playoffs in like a month and a half.
Until we get to the freaking play-in, who's going to reward the 10th.
Yeah, we're going to do the play-in again too.
Yeah. You know, so I would say cut all this stuff out and just inflate the season, make it a little bit longer. Yeah. So either start it earlier and end it this time and start the playoffs here, or cut out the end season and cut the play-in out.
Then you can make the season longer. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So because if schedule makers were to redo the schedule, then people would be able to be able to play the games instead of missing games due to rest.
See, so here's the only issue is I feel like the attention span of the public with basketball is very short. 82 games, there's not a lot of people that are watching every single game. I keep up with the scores of the Celtics for every game, but I do not watch every game. So to make it longer, what are you going to make it? 90 games?
I wouldn't even make it. I would probably say just quit with the back-to-backs because I'm on NBA TV watching the Kings go back-to-back, and then they're down 15 points in the second half because they just flew in from LA. Flew in from LA to Denver. I get it, even though it's literally right there. You still got to deal with that.
Because you just played. You're tired. You got no sleep.
Right.
Wake back up. You got to play the Nuggets of all teams.
You know exactly.
Yeah. Hockey does that too. I think baseball does that.
So baseball plays 162, which to me that's double basketball. And that's also another one. It's like, where's the attention span? That season goes from April to what, September?
You watch opening day, and then you don't watch for a month. And then you watch a little bit, and then you don't watch it, and then.
Well, let me pitch this theory. Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, because Miles.
No, yeah, you're good.
He said, "I think the in-season tournament should be played later in the season and get rid of the play-in, and whoever makes the final in the season tournament. So whoever makes the finals." He also said those two get an automatic play-in for the playoffs. He said it makes it more competitive, in his opinion.
So like the shit teams play in the play-in, and then they get to go into the playoffs. Is that what he's?
My fault, Miles. If I mess this up, he said I think the in-season tournament should be played later in the season. Okay. So flip the in-season tournament with the play-in. Get rid of the play-in at the end.
And play the play-in as
the NC. Okay, yeah.
As the playoffs, and then whoever wins all of that goes into the finals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it makes it keeps their want for like a ratings boost.
Right.
You make money and it gives you a reason to watch. That makes sense.
So now every game, because of course in the playoffs every game is a must win, but it makes it more entertaining. It draws a lot more eyes.
Yeah.
So then it's like, oh crap, if they lose this game,
yeah.
There you go.
Trophies too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hang a banger for that. Or a banner for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell no. Yeah, get rid of the fucking Jesus.
I know
banners.
Well, I think someone had mentioned in the Lakers organization they didn't want to hang it and they made him hang it.
Right.
Because obviously they're going to make them hang it.
Right.
The NBA's not going to be like, oh, you don't care about this?
I know Rob Pelinka was throwing a fit up there. Like, don't. And then Adam Silver said, what'd you say now?
Yeah. Well, so what I was going to say was, so we can all agree, because I feel like the most popular sport in this country is football.
Yes. And soccer.
Yeah.
Hey man,
it is.
I'm just saying.
It is. In America, I feel like it's just football.
Yes.
Yeah. Notice how it's
in the world.
Well,
in the world, yeah.
Yeah, in the world, yeah.
In the world, soccer's number one.
And then literally
And then football.
Soccer, everything else.
Yeah, there's a big gap.
Yeah.
But it is the shortest season because I feel like every game you watch in football means something. You can't really. I mean, you watch week 1, and then you're probably going to watch week 4 too, because if your team's on a skid, they could start losing their playoff hopes.
Don't get to the rivalry game.
Exactly. See, so I mean, like,
especially in college football.
Oh, 100%.
And especially in college
football. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
2 games, you might be out of it.
So my theory is that like some of these leagues shouldn't lengthen their season; they should shorten it to make the games more meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion. I would love to watch 40 games of football each season. The CTE would be going absolutely nuts. These dudes would have scrambled eggs for brains. So that's why we can't do it.
There'd be so many torn ACL.
Oh my God. Saquon would tear his ACL in week 1, come back in week 24, and then tear it again.
Oh my God.
How many games of rugby are played?
I have no idea.
Miles said, so an example, if the Pistons and the Hornets made the play in the season tournament, I'm sorry, yeah.
Just National Rugby League? I don't know.
For the in-season tournament, those two teams will get an automatic bid in the play-in, and whoever wins gets home court advantage for the game.
I think he's saying every team in the league gets put into that tournament, and like if the Pistons, as bad as they suck, if they win that, they would get put into it.
Right,
and
then you said, and then whoever wins gets a home court advantage for that game in-season tournament finals game. Oh, okay, got you. Okay, yeah, typo. We got you.
I read it wrong. Oh, so there's 24.
So rugby plays 24 games.
Each team.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Shit. Them dudes know how to tackle.
They do, with no pads.
No helmet.
24 games of straight freaking Rams headbutting each other. I'm alright. And then fucking quads as big as quads.
I will say I do think that the NFL will lengthen their season.
Oh my! Again?
Within the next 5 to 10 years, it's all money based. There's just no way. I think they move it to 20 games.
20?
I honestly think they can move it to 20 games with 2 bye weeks. I just see it happening. I just think there's too much. The NFL is now trending upward. They hit a little slope, I feel like, and now they're going back up with the Taylor Swift thing.
Oh my!
Travis Kelce. I could see them getting more money out of it. They got more overseas games now. I could see them going to 20. Not in the next year or two, but I could see in the next like 5, 10, a little bump.
The reason why I'm acting like this is because I can see it. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
They're expanding everything. They could even do like 17 weeks in the country and then like 2 extra weeks are out of the country. I don't know. I think it could happen.
How many does basketball have?
82.
82.
82.
That's a full contact sport.
162 for baseball and then 17 for football. 18 weeks, but 17 for everybody.
Miles, how do we feel about the USFL and XFL starting soon? He said it doesn't get you hype. It's just a filler. It's a filler. Yeah.
It gives you. See, the thing is, like, what is it? It starts in March, right?
Yep.
See, it's like in March, free agency pops off, and then March Madness. April's the draft, so we got the whole month of April to talk about the draft, and then like May, June rolls around, we start getting into off-season workouts. So I mean, there's really the football fix. This is really the only month it's dead.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So I mean, I'll keep up with it, but I mean, we even lost our team. Orlando doesn't even have a team. So
yeah.
Not like I care that much either, but
hey.
Does football have the shortest off season?
No, it's the longest. Yes.
Sorry.
Basketball has the shortest off season.
Yeah, basketball's what? What is it? What, July, August, September? Like 3 months.
And then they get back, and then they start playing in October.
Yeah.
After finals ends in June.
Baseball
May,
has
June?
5 months. Like, so they play in October, so they have all of November, December, January. Then the end of February is when they start coming back. So it's like 4 months.
And then sometimes they play in November.
Yeah, and then what's the other one? Hockey. I don't know what hockey's off season is. Because football we have March, April, May, June, July. 6 months. August is when the preseason rolls around, but too long.
Well, they start training camp in like June, July.
Yeah.
OTAs and mandatory.
It's just such a grueling, demanding sport that I feel like the offseason has to be that long.
That's what I'm saying for basketball, because we have all these stockpile injuries because there's no long off season.
I know.
So it's like you're literally extending the season with the play-in tournament, because we could have already started the playoffs and then they would end their season right then and there.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So now you're just adding extra games, and then then they get mad that teams are literally resting their players, and then we're all still dogging Kawhi.
Make it make sense. I know.
You know what I mean? It's like something's got to give. Either you get rid of all the extra fluff that you added, or you cut the games.
Yeah,
that's it. And that's what sports is heading towards. But Ronnie, I didn't mean to cut you off. I know you were gonna say something, and then.
No, that was what it was about.
Okay.
It was the fact that football is the most popular sport. Every game's meaningful because the season's shorter. I feel like if you extend these seasons, they get less meaningful. More injuries, stuff like that. So.
Right. And shoot, I wish I could pull up the viewership of when like the season starts versus like throughout the season, because I know it only peaks when it starts and when the playoffs start, and probably so start of the season, All-Star, and end of the season.
Yeah.
That's the only time.
See, but I'm saying like right now, if you threw, I don't know, the Celtics and the Thunder on like, ESPN on a Friday night.
I'll watch that shit.
Oh, I would definitely too. But I'm saying that's not going to do anywhere near the numbers that the Chiefs and the Chiefs and the Bills did. Let's say the Chiefs and the
Dolphins did fucking stupid numbers.
That's what I'm saying. There's just no way to compete with it. I mean, and that, like I'm saying, like a week 4 game, like Bills Chiefs, is going to do probably 5 times what the Celtics and OKC would do, and they're the 2 best teams in the league right now.
You could put that shit on TNT primetime.
Yeah,
do like a fucking third of whatever. It wouldn't even do that much.
No, that's just how it is. But yeah, I mean, people that are diehard to this are going to watch it. I mean, like I said, I would definitely watch it, but
all I can say is when it was Christmas Day. And we had the choice between basketball and football.
What do we pick?
Football. Yeah. Thanksgiving. You're gonna watch football?
Come on, I'm not. I used to watch all the basketball games on Christmas when it wasn't, when it wasn't on Sunday. But we already know what it is, man.
And the New Year's Day, watching college football.
Exactly.
Yeah, because what they all fell on
or hockey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or classic.
Yeah.
Miles, if you're still here, so I actually I remember what you were talking about yesterday with the Isaiah Stewart thing. Apparently, bro caught a case. Bro caught a case beating somebody up, I think.
Ooh.
I saw that. Yeah, that junk was. I was gonna say that junk was funny, but it's not funny. I can't laugh.
Was there a good reason?
So Isaiah Stewart could possibly play versus the Pacers after arrest for. Oh, okay. He punched another player.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, he was arrested on February 14th after punching a Phoenix Suns Ebanks. Yeah, that's who he punched. This man is IRL Meta World Peace. Punched the dude in a tunnel. Did y'all see the fight that took place in college basketball yesterday? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I think that's just sore losers. To be honest.
Yeah.
Things just being a sore loser, in my opinion. I think there was another fight with it was women's college basketball. I think there were a few fans involved. That shit spilled into the stands.
Damn.
Yeah, this is not what we meant by shooting rock. He's the one that went after LeBron. Y'all remember like 2 years ago? Oh yeah, when bro was literally like running up the middle, trying to get at Bron because he hit him in his mouth and he was bleeding. Yeah. And then Russ was trying to square up with him. Yeah.
When he needs 5 yards.
Facts.
Oh, I got some Eagles news on here for you guys.
No, my fucking.
Tells me what I needed to know.
Oh my God, what is it?
It's actually like a. So the dude that reported this has 80,000 followers and is like respected. Here he is with Doug Peterson. So this isn't like BS.
Oh, because I was about to grab this photo as code.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. Before you do it.
Yeah.
Big Dom's absence from the Eagles sidelines affected head coach Nick Sirianni in a negative way down the stretch. Big Dom reportedly helped Sirianni keep his emotions in check. Sirianni was involved in numerous arguments with players and coaches during absence of Dom.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This reporter from Philly.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you dead ass?
He needs a babysitter?
Oh my God.
He needs a babysitter.
Your boy finally retired after playing 30 years of football. Mr. Slater, was it? Yeah, it was Slater. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Bro was hogging a paycheck.
What does that have to do with him having to babysit your coach?
Bro was holding a roster spot. He dead ass got that golden shovel on that roster, said, F y'all, I'm not gonna leave. Y'all gonna pay me so y'all got juju. Yes, I'm making shit up right now because we made some shit up right now.
I'm so confused. Juju just caught a stray. He actually deserves to catch a stray. But I'm confused. Because I'm just telling you guys.
So you said
we knew that.
Yeah, but why does your coach need a babysitter?
So if you motherfuckers would have started throwing hands week 1, if y'all would have started throwing hands week 1, you tell me we didn't need security? So if anybody else started throwing hands?
So I'm like, what if this Big Dom fella you guys love and always post
you really why are you speaking in third person like bro actually like he don't exist?
Okay, so you guys love him so much. You guys post him, all this stuff. Oh, he's our favorite. He's a security guard, whatever. He does his job. Cool, blah, 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 whatever.
You mad? Y'all don't got nobody like that.
So what if this dude leaves? Does that mean your coach is going to have a meltdown every single time and something doesn't go his way?
Man, F that. I'm trying to see if we trying to sign DeAndre Swift. Dom is still there, right? Yes, Dom is still there.
What if he leaves? Then your coach is going to have a meltdown every day. He's going to have to go in timeout like a baby.
Oh, were we not watching the same football?
Baby Nicky. Baby
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Were we not watching the same football when bro was...
He's more than just a bodyguard. Yeah, right.
Well, apparently he's an emotional support animal for fucking Nick Sirianni too.
You can't call another grown man an animal, bro.
I'm just trying to figure out what the pulse of the Philadelphia Eagles is for my two biggest fans right here.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I don't have a quarterback. They're all incompetent.
No, you still got QBs. If we look at who's the quarterbacks right now, it's going to be Yappy Bailey and...
I ain't never heard that one.
Yappy Bailey and Jack Moe.
I'm not being valued as an actual reporter of news on this podcast. I've been attacked, slandered. My team has been compromised.
Bro got Yappy Bailey and Jack Bones on the team, bro.
Oh.
Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. I'll Google them right now. Who's your QBs? Yappy Bailey and Jack Bones.
What draft pick you guys got?
Oh shit! Hey, chat, y'all remember all off season? Bro was talking big. Bro was big up in Mac Jones. Nah, look out. Who had the worst season? And get, yeah, no, I would say by far we had the worst season.
Yeah, you guys definitely.
I would. Yeah, I mean,
we were done by week 7. You guys held on hope until week 18.
I held on hope until that. I think that Seahawks game put me over the top, and then that Giants game just buried me.
I mean,
Carolina, you get first pick.
Well, yeah, but
oh shit, man, that was funny.
I can't believe it. I report news and I get slandered.
So that was a directed stray. Let's keep it a buck. You was definitely trying to. You was definitely fishing.
You know what's absolutely fascinating.
Oh, here we go.
When this conversation started,
Super Bowl back in 2006 happened.
2005. Get it right. 2005.
Oh, go ahead. I'm ready.
We have to play in the Super Bowl again to get it even. We're 1-1. You guys won 1. We won 1.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and none of our teams are gonna be touching anything. Pause. In the next 5 years. Us?
Yeah.
Hell no. No, we can talk about it. Hell no, we ain't going back.
Hold this microphone. Tell them why Jordan Love is going to be your daddy for the next couple of years.
Who?
Jordan Love? For what?
And the playoffs.
Playoffs?
I mean, he's going to ruin you guys.
Playoffs? We ain't won a game. I'm sorry. I had to. We all off the rails. Oh, God. Playoffs? No, but in all honesty, I don't think. All right, so.
I have a recreation of Devin. The 2027 divisional round. Oh, Jordan Love, he's throwing for 7 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts is throwing for 19 interceptions. That's probably what's going to happen.
Why did bro treat you?
You want to grab that?
Why did bro treat you like Chris Collingsworth right now?
Oh, Jim, I don't know.
Bro really Tony Romo'd you.
Bro's really trying to grab. Doesn't even have a quarterback.
Yeah, we're getting one. You guys didn't have a quarterback a couple years ago either.
No, we had Hurts, then we had Nick, then we had Wentz, then we had Vic.
You guys had Kevin Cobb.
Then we had Sam Bradford, who I actually still need to have a convo with Sam Bradford. Well, who the hell? I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna be the bigger person.
Listen, I'm just trying to say, okay, this has gotten out of hand.
No, you are just slandering our team, plain and simple.
I brought up the fact that Big Dom, this godlike security figure that gets posted on Devin's Instagram story and is loved by the city of Philadelphia when he's a security guard, okay? He wasn't on the sidelines. Your coach had temper tantrums. That's all I said. I would expect you guys to call me out if Belichick had done something bad, which he did, and that's fine.
The only thing that Belichick did was hold y'all back from winning.
He did. Now we got Jerron Mayo. We're good, I think.
And then bro said he think, oh my God.
I love Jerron Mayo.
Cap.
I do love Jerron Mayo.
Player.
Hey, yo, Chad.
Don't Dante
y'all know. Hey, chat. Y'all know what to do because I'm doing it right now.
What's he doing?
Y'all see that blue hat?
What? I don't love Gerard Mayo. Gerard Mayo.
Hey, yo, chat. Come with me.
Oh.
Hail Mary. Yeah, put them blue hats in the chat, please.
I just think it's funny that you guys think it's so funny. That you guys think this is a joke. That you guys have won. No, I'm not kidding. Damn it. I need to go to therapy.
Bo had me in the first half. Bo had me in the first half. I was following along.
I can't go. Guys, I need help. I can't go 5 seconds without saying that we've won Super Bowls and that you guys only have one.
Damn, you were itching.
Yeah, I was itching. That's
why I
myself dumb.
That is crazy. No, deadass. You can't have a valid argument without throwing the ring?
No.
That is crazy.
Not anymore.
Yo, that is actually crazy.
Not anymore.
I need actual Patriots fans. I think I need to make it my sole effort. Nick, bro. I need Nick on the chat, bro, because I need to sit down with Patriots fans and we actually have an argument without using the ring combo. That's alarming.
What is your argument to me? What I can say a lot of things besides we have rings. We had the best quarterback of all time on our team for 20 years.
So what can Philly say?
The second most winning coach of all time on our team for 23 years.
So we had a winning coach in Andy Reid. We had... okay, y'all just let Bill go.
Yeah, that's fine. He's old.
I mean, but after...
How many fingers am I holding up, Bill? Oh, 15? That doesn't count.
How many... Okay, but how many... All right, so the only thing I would say that Bill had that was winning seasons, just like Tomlin, yeah, y'all had a quarterback and y'all had a good defense.
Yeah.
Anything outside of that?
I mean, we've...
Besides rings.
What, for Bill himself or for us?
Just for... Actually, we'll go with the Bill Brady era. Well, let's go with the Bill Brady era.
Okay.
And then we'll go with post Brady era. So obviously, we all know during the Brady era, you don't have to say it. Yeah. Post Brady era,
didn't do a whole lot.
Right.
He actually did do something. He actually ruined the quarterback that he didn't want on the team.
Mm-hmm.
He had Mac Jones. They went to the playoffs his rookie year. He got something under his skin that he didn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
So then every year after that, he got progressively worse. So he did do something to ruin our quarterback.
I mean, what can I say? Absolutely nothing, because we're really comparing oranges to apples.
Yeah.
Actually, we do. But I get it. It was just one.
We won one more recently than you did. So what is the argument here?
The argument is we had a backup quarterback beat the best. Probably the best.
41-33.
The best.
Tom Brady threw for over 500 yards. I get it. It was like the best Super Bowl ever. Yes, you guys outplayed us.
I clean this.
Our defense sold because we didn't start Malcolm Butler.
I clean this every week.
See, and this is the problem. In 10 years, he's still going to be cleaning it every week because it's going to be the only Super Bowl this room has. I'm including myself too. We're not winning a Super Bowl the next 10 years. We're going to be doing this conversation in 10 years. You think you guys are going to win the next 10 years?
I'm be straight up. I do not know what the hell we're going to do next season. If we bring back the same roster and get some people defensively and let James Bradbury go, we going back. If we keep James Bradbury and we let DeAndre Swift walk, I may not be rooting for a team next season.
Let me paraphrase this for anyone watching this too. I need to clear my name. A lot of this is just to start a riled up conversation. I'm not as delusional.
This motherfucker, you baited it. Yeah. Oh, he baited us.
No, they outplayed us in the Super Bowl.
He baited us.
They beat the greatest quarterback of all time. They outcoached us. Belichick got outcoached. Patricia's defense sucked. We benched our best player. They won that Super Bowl fair and square. I'm not arguing that. I just wanted you guys to get a little riled up. I just thought it was funny you guys got so mad because I brought up your security guard.
No, it was the fact that you had to... It was more the fact that you was itching to not bring up the ring combo.
I know. But sometimes I have to.
No, you don't. We already know that you have more rings.
Yeah, we've heard this a million times.
I would say...
We saw Brady hoist that motherfucker up. I don't know how many damn times.
I'm gonna friendly fire myself.
And how many times? And it was the fact that Donovan McNabb was such a word that I cannot say on the stream that we would have actually beat y'all twice. If number 5 was not such a blankety blank.
I don't like this Donovan McNabb slander.
He deserves it.
You can slander him because he was your quarterback.
No, he deserves.
But I like Donovan McNabb.
Fuck him. Yeah, I said that on stream. No, dead ass. He is a terrible person.
Whoa!
Come on, bro.
Terrible person.
Yes.
I know they had it. You know, he had his issue with T.O. I get it.
No. Anything after that.
I like Donovan.
But that was
Campbell's Chunky Noodle Soup commercials. You remember those?
Bro, I might have to get a steel chair, bro. Because come on, man. Come on, bro.
We didn't have a lot to talk about today. This is just a fun podcast.
Come on, man. Look, no, but in all seriousness, though, like Donovan was a phenomenal quarterback.
Yes.
Hall of Fame. Get it. Eagles records. Thank you. Outside of, like, as soon as he took that jersey off, he fucking sucked. Pause.
He did.
As a person.
What, Minnesota?
No, like.
Oh, you mean?
Just as a person.
Oh, as a person.
As a person.
Left.
As a person, horrible.
Like physically taking pictures of him.
I thought you meant like when he took it off and put another jersey on, because he did suck after that.
Yeah, but still, no, horrible person. He still has this, like, how you feel about Nick, this arrogant, smug dude that need to be punched in the face? That's Donovan.
Nick who?
Sirianni.
Oh, yeah, he's in the, yeah. Oh, that. Ooh.
Yes, that's Donovan.
Donovan McNabb to Nick Sirianni?
No, how you feel about him, what you say about him, is that's actually Donovan.
I'll bring it back.
But who has a punchable face, as you say Nick does, Donovan does too.
Wow.
In my opinion. Terrible person.
Now, I don't know the pulse of the fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your personal feeling to Donovan, or is that the fan base's general feeling?
Mine.
That's yours? Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a...
I do think it is weird. I will side with you on this. I do think it's weird that he doesn't get more like homecomings. I don't see him in Philly a lot. He never brought a chip to you guys. I get that. If he did, he would have been more celebrated. But I mean, he played with you guys for so long. Yeah, Deshaun. I feel like he gets more praise in Philly. I feel like than Donovan does.
And they play together.
Yeah.
Jeremy Max still gets more praise. He gets a lot.
Yeah. Alshon probably gets. Yeah.
Yes. Alshon. Brian Westbrook.
Yeah. Shady. Yeah.
Brett Selleck.
Brett Selleck's like
Jeremiah Trotter. Hell, if Javon Curse pulled up, welcome.
Yeah.
Even
Fucking Kevin Curtis.
Oh God. What about Hank Basket?
Yes. Oh. I didn't even fuck with bro like that. But thank you. Welcome back. I didn't even fuck with even Reggie Brown.
Oh.
I mean, besides
you're thinking of the defense.
Brian, besides
Dawkins.
Brian, besides
Jenkins.
Yeah. Besides them.
Yeah.
I mean.
Reggie White.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys have. I will say that too. You guys like Hall of Fame players.
Yeah. We got. Yeah.
The thing I will give you guys props for is there's a lot of teams that.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans, I know they're an expansion franchise. They just got their first Hall of Fame player. They've been around for 24 years.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got a whole laundry.
Yeah, the list goes on, bro. But even like non-Hall of Fame players that were just played
that are celebrated in the city, yeah.
Bro, I bet you right now, eventually, what's up?
Or non-players.
Who?
Shut up, Don.
God, see, this is the problem. Maybe the anger was not directed at the Philly friends. Maybe it was directed at him for loving Dom so much. Dude, he's just a security guard. What is that?
So he's a bro. He's a bro.
What does he do? Help me out. Enlighten me. What does he do? What is his title?
He's Mr. Philly.
He represents the city.
Can
he make a Philly cheesesteak?
Hell yeah!
I'll eat it and I'll say, hey.
Hell yeah!
Jalen Carter.
So he's always like a pro scout too.
He does that, and then he does something else too. He did all the research on Jalen Carter, so we could like make sure that it's safe to draft him. It was like, hey,
well, it worked out for you
guys. Good to draft him, so draft him.
Not to switch complete ties. This isn't a complete switch, but I wanted to ask you guys what you should do with your draft pick. Where do you go?
Keep it.
Well, you keep it, but what position are you drafting? Are you drafting offense? Are you drafting another receiver? Are you getting like Keon Coleman from Florida State? Are you getting a safety? Or are you getting linebacker? Do you want a defensive back? I feel like Kool-Aid McKinstry would be a good defensive back for you guys to get. But
I'd say either DB or linebacker.
That would because you're gonna let Cunningham walk. I'm assuming. I don't think Leonard's coming back, so I would assume linebacker.
Yeah. Please get because Slay's getting up there.
Yeah. Bradbury.
Thank you.
Yeah. I can just. We can all lock hands right now and agree that Bradbury is a walking trash can. When they put a sign on a trash can that said Bradbury, I was like,
yeah. No, they actually did that for Slay too.
They did that for Slay.
They did that for Slay. No, Slay laughed at it and made it his PFP.
Yeah, that was
funny. Yeah, that's funny.
Because Slay's not trash.
Yeah,
he had a couple bad games.
Yeah.
Bradbury in general is just.
He's senior advisor to the GM.
Damn. Okay.
That's
an important thing.
Talk your shit now. Yeah. That's how. Yeah. Bro was talking big shit. Bro was talking that big shit. Speaking of which, so your OC, y'all got a new OC.
We sure
Alex
did.
Von Pelt on Mac Jones QB situation. Bro said right now everything is on the table. What the hell that mean?
They've said that. Gerard Mayo said that too, but he said it in a way it was like,
what?
Kind of don't want him in the locker room.
What that mean?
Gerard Mayo's been there for all of Mac Jones' career. He knows he's not supposed to be in the locker room anymore.
10-time Pro Bowler? Matthew Slater was a 10-time Pro Bowler?
He's your Hall of Famer.
What the fuck? What football was I watching?
One of the, and I'm not just saying this as a Patriot fan.
Bro, what?
One of the greatest special teams players, like up there with Devin Hester on importance for special teams.
What?
Yes.
Over Josh Cribbs?
Yes. For that team, for that
over D'Angelo Hall?
He wasn't a returner. He
Dante
was a gunner.
Hall?
He was a gunner. They don't just give they don't just pick players at random for the Pro Bowl. He made it 10 times. And he's trying to slander Matthew Slater.
I'm not even slandering. I'm trying to. What football was I watching that I missed bro hit the Pro Bowl 10 times?
10 times, yes.
Was he at this last one?
No. He's 39. It was over. He shouldn't have come back last year. He was washed. But he did hog a roster spot last year. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Matthew Slater. He did hog a roster spot last year. He didn't need to come back.
Bro
He said, hey, I'm going to hang it up. And Slater said, I don't think I want to. What, to go 4-13?
Brody missed his whole childhood. Missed his child's childhood.
Slater was on that team since 2008.
I'm saying
2008.
Speaking of childhood.
Oh God.
Segue.
Oh God.
Did you hear what Shaq said to Jason Kelsey?
Yes, very sad.
Oh fuck! Hold on.
I almost made me cry.
Something about he lost his family.
Yeah.
He was like, I just kind of blew it with my family. Don't blow it with yours.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I go to a house that's empty because I played too long.
A house that's empty because.
But when you look at Shaq, and like that's a good point to bring up, he held on way too long. Celtic Shaq. It was funny because it was like, oh, Shakachusetts. Oh, I'm the big leprechaun.
Freaking.
But it wasn't.
What was it? So Cleveland. I think bro should.
By Phoenix, he was. I
was about to say. I was thinking, bro, he shouldn't even touch Phoenix. I think bro should have just.
He could have played a year in Phoenix and cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland was like.
Bro touched the court like 2 times.
With Boston, it was like...
Bro, I thought that shit was so iconic seeing Shaq and LeBron on the same court. I was like, yo, what?
You could tell people in 20 years that Shaq and LeBron played together.
I know,
and
they wouldn't fucking believe it.
And then you watch the games and you're like...
And wasn't that the same team that Steve Nash was on? That he played? Or was
Phoenix.
this post?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure.
But I think Shaq played... Was Big Z still there? I think he was.
Yes.
I think he was behind Big Z. Varejao might have still been there too.
Yep. Mo Williams.
Yeah. So he was playing on those teams, and then he went to Boston. But Boston by that point had old KG, Paul Pierce, old Ray Allen. He just was kind of.
That was the oldest team in the league.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Doc Rivers that couldn't get us out of purgatory.
Speaking of Doc Rivers, don't mean to segue. So apparently he didn't like the way that they handled Adrian Griffin's firing, bringing him in because that came out in a recent report. How do we feel about the comments that JJ Redick made? Is he?
They're warranted.
Right.
And then Pat Bev, who's defending his coach.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but no, like where was JJ Redick out of line? Would you say he was out of line? I don't see it. I think it's more prevalent because Doc is a current head coach. Pat Bev was defending his guy. I get it, but like if there is a whole breakdown of Doc Rivers' fumbles, Clippers multiple times, the Celtics after he won the one championship. And then it was just fumble, fumble, fumble.
Mm-hmm.
He kept running into the Kobe machine. I get it. But, like, fumble, fumble. He fumbled Lob City. He fumbled...
Biggest fumble in the game. Because that team was a championship
They didn't even get to the finals.
Got to the first or second round.
He kept getting to the second round. It was like, here's game 7.
And you know what sucked, too? Chris Paul always got hurt.
He did.
Always got hurt. So I get it. But it was always... when the time that they needed him.
Blake was breaking down towards the end of that too, and then he went to Detroit. And it's not all on Doc, but like at the same time,
it didn't help that CP3 couldn't stay on the court, bro. That was really the catalyst. Because I mean, why is it every time hammy?
Yeah,
I remember one time they played the Spurs and they eliminated the Spurs. Went to 7 games. I think CP got hurt, or no, I think either he got hurt or he played. Next round got hurt. And then they lost that round. I forgot who they played.
I know, but like you still like you just look back and you just can't. That team should have gone to the finals.
Yes,
it should have. And my mind's boggled. They lost to the Celtics last year, which that Celtics team was not good.
Right.
They almost got bounced by Atlanta in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't beat them in 7 games. They went all the way to 7 games.
Twice.
Twice.
Two game 7 games.
Yeah. And he couldn't get past them. And now, since he's coached Milwaukee, they lost to Memphis. The last time we were on the podcast,
saw that. Yeah, they lost to
Memphis.
They lost to Memphis.
I put $2 on Memphis to beat them, and I won $12. Because what? I think they're like, I want to say they're like 3-9 since he's taken over.
Yes, and apparently that's better than your previous coach,
who was doing just fine.
So now they look stupid. You know what? I think they just should let Doc Rivers go and bring back the old coach. But you already severed ties with the old coach.
Oh, you can't now because then they're going to go like, what's going on in Milwaukee? They look like idiots.
They already do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, I get it. Dame hasn't been shooting well. Middleton has missed time. Giannis is still. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't think they should have traded for Dame.
Not looking back on it, no.
This
they got worse defensively.
Yes.
What you said they were going to, and they did.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people were like, "Hey, where's the defense on this team?"
I said it because you traded all your depth.
Yeah.
You traded all your depth, and then now you got rid of your. I mean, Drew Holiday's still putting up the same type of numbers.
I know.
So it's like
Drew Holiday has no pressure on him.
No.
Porzingis, JB, JT. He could just go in the back, play his defense 15 points a game.
And then Derek White's still going off. So it's like, what?
Drew Holiday ended up in a better situation than he was in Milwaukee.
And Bo was still in a winning situation in Milwaukee.
Yeah. He was in a winning situation there and won a chip. Now he's with the best team in the league statistically. And if the Celtics team stays healthy, I see them going to the finals. I don't see a team in the East beating them.
Right.
I'll call it how it is right now. The Heat are streaking. Milwaukee doesn't look great. Yeah, I feel like Milwaukee just fumbled it. I think the allure of getting Dame was too strong for them, but they didn't look at the big picture. Now they're screwed.
No, and then I literally always say this every time big trades are made: chemistry.
Yeah,
I get it. Dame doesn't want to hog the ball, but he was coming off a crazy year, scoring over 30.
Yeah.
So you're thinking he's just still going to score over 30, but you have Giannis putting up the same numbers.
Yeah.
Middleton had to take a back seat. You got Brook Lopez, who's still a good shooter, who can put up at least 20.
You won the championship with a roster full of good players and Giannis. So why would you need to bring in someone that, like you said, was putting up similar numbers to Giannis, but subtracting the rest of your team?
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
That's why trades like that, like, people will think that it's good trades, but honestly, those type of trades piss me off. Because you're hurting yourself more than you're adding value.
Same thing with the Bradley Beal trade to Phoenix. It's not really working.
And they're still pedestrian. Bradley Beal's still injured.
Yeah.
Now, so they're all rotating injuries.
And what was I don't remember what the list was. Dame put out, what did he put out? His like starting 5 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis wasn't on it. Your teammate that you're playing with right now is not on your starting 5. Your current starting 5. What? It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, not at all.
They're a mess.
So if they do not make any, if they don't make any coaching changes right now, I say they don't make it past the first round.
I don't think so either. I mean, what are they sitting at, like 4 right now? 4 or 5?
I think
people keep forgetting about Cleveland too. I forgot about Cleveland.
I mean, but Cleveland's on the come up.
Yeah, they are. What are they at? They're behind us. I think they're at 2.
I believe so. I'm checking the.
And then New York. I don't want to discredit New York. You get New York in a 7-game series.
Yeah, you're not winning that game.
I don't. Milwaukee's not beating New York.
No, not the. It'll definitely go. So Boston's, of course, number 1. Cleveland is number 2, and Milwaukee is number 3 at 35 and 21. And this was like a 30-something and 17 team like not too long ago. So all those L's done stop out. Well, so New York has to win 2 more to take the 3rd spot, and Philly has fallen.
Yeah, what are they at? 6?
Yeah, they're at 5th.
Oh, 5th.
5th right now, but because Joel Embiid is out.
Yeah.
And the Pacers, wow.
Joel's not going to come back for a couple more months.
Then they're going to be struggling because the Pacers are literally right on their heels. Mm-hmm. Miami is on the way. The Magic are still in there, believe it or not. Mm-hmm. And then at the 9th and 10th spot, you got the Bulls and the Hawks. So
the Bulls to me are a non-factor.
Correct.
The Hawks to me are a non-factor.
Correct.
So that's another thing. What are those? The play-in teams.
Those are 2 play-in teams, and they could snub Miami and Orlando.
Yeah.
So,
which to me, Miami and Orlando deserve to be in the
playoffs.
Because what if you get them on a bad day? That just brings up a whole other thing we just talked about.
Exactly. No, exactly. Yeah. So honestly, Milwaukee. I'd say Milwaukee right now is in hot water, but honestly, looking at this now, Philly is in crazy trenches right now.
That brought up my point. The East right now is a mess.
Why the freak open?
So
why the hell?
And like the Celtics, I say they can get to the finals. They could run into New York in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they could lose.
Right.
I mean, there's some teams that if they caught fire and continue to do what they're doing, but yeah, I look at Milwaukee. I look at Miami. Boston beat Miami by like 20, 30 points. They swept the season series.
Yep.
So there's really not a lot of threat, but yeah, Milwaukee just didn't. I feel like they were okay, and they just
plummeted.
Kind of self-sabotage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then right now it's still crazy that the Timberwolves have the number 1 spot in the West. I know Denver has been hitting some hard games lately. I'm surprised Pelicans are actually number 6. I didn't know that.
Are they really?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. 33 and 22.
I knew they were doing okay. I didn't know they were that good.
Mavs right now are at the 7th spot at 32 and 23, and the Kings are just holding on because I know the Kings have been hitting a tough road lately with I know the Warriors, the Nuggets, and the Lakers.
Let me ask you, because I think we talked about this maybe 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. How long do you give it until Luka's in Denver?
I don't think he got re-signed this past season.
No. Because to me, Dallas is treading water. Mm-hmm. That was the most love affair soap opera thing I've ever seen in my life at the All-Star game with them. Did you see them? Mm-hmm. Shooting around. They were like messing with each other. They were trying to shoot at the same time, hugging each other, just locked up. Jokic said, "I'm not leaving Denver." So he's pretty much he has to come to me. I would give it I wouldn't even give it, maybe this offseason I would see it. I think if Dallas misses the playoffs, I could see him getting traded.
So I see Dallas making the playoffs, but they get bounced first round.
Yeah, which to me it's the same thing.
Right.
You don't make the playoffs, or you make it and you get bounced in the first round.
As far as Luka staying, he'll probably leave this offseason. I don't see him going to Denver. The price that you're giving for Denver, or for what you're giving up for Luka, Denver's not doing that.
Well, because what you would have to send,
you might
even have to send Jamal Murray.
No, you're unloading, and then you're giving away draft picks.
You are, yeah.
I'm not taking that deal.
It's kind of the same situation with Milwaukee. I feel like your Denver team is fine right now, but do you want to make Jokic happy, and do you want to just kind of throw it out there and get him? But you're right, the price would be
Crazy. Honestly, I'm not taking if I'm Denver, I'm not taking that deal.
I feel like it would be, like I said, Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr. Bunch of picks.
I'd say MPJ, AG.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was Jen Gordon too.
Hella bench. And a couple rounders.
I feel like MPJ, Gordon, probably 3 first-round picks, bench player or 2.
Oh yeah, no, you're moving. Yeah, you're moving shit. So nah, I'm not taking that deal.
No.
If anything, I can see something. I can actually see him coming to the East because a lot of these East teams have more to.
Would you say Jokic going to the East?
Nah.
Oh no, they're not going to go to Jokic. I feel like he's a lifer there. But...
Yeah, nah. I'd say Luka would go to.
The East. You would say Luka would get traded? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Luka. I can see him moving and then going to the East. I mean, a lot of these East teams really don't have much to play for. I know the Nets right now were, I think, they just put John, yeah, he's back in at the helm because they let go of the coach. I know a lot of players aren't happy. I can see something like that.
Yeah.
I can see. I mean, I wouldn't say the Pacers because the Pacers they finally got their roster right with Siakam. I can see him coming to a few East teams.
Can you see him going to Cleveland? I mean, they would have to get rid of some of their young pieces, but
I think Cleveland has a good roster right now, but they got bounced in the first round last postseason.
They went. I think they went
6 games. Yeah, it went 6 games. They played against the Knicks.
Was that second round or was that? No, that was first round. You're right. Yeah, because that was first round. Because then the Knicks went to the semis. Got bounced. Yeah, or the quarters. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they got. Yeah, that was a bad team. Yeah. But I feel like if you put Luka on that team, it'll just same thing.
I don't know. I think we'll have this conversation in a couple months because I think it's going to ramp up. They don't seem to put the right pieces around him. They got Kyrie. Kyrie, I don't think cares enough. I think that team needs to get shaken up.
Yeah, definitely. So speaking of the Justin Fields, the admit trade rumors, he wants to stay in Chicago. Are we sold that he's leaving?
What you think?
I don't know.
This is honestly, I have no idea. I really don't.
Do we? If you're Chicago, are you looking to get something back for him or just letting him walk? Because you still have the number 1 pick. So say if they just release him. I mean, you're not losing anything. You're not giving up nothing crazy. No draft capital. You just draft a number 1 pick.
Oh no, they would never just let him walk. You can get something for him right now. There's going to be a team that's going to get desperate for him.
I mean, there's
Atlanta.
Right.
Atlanta feels like the perfect spot for him. You got to think Fields, Bijan, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts. That's like the perfect spot for him, I feel like.
Right.
A team would trade something for him, but like if you're Chicago, like would you rather just hold on to him, get Marvin Harrison Jr., get another O lineman? You have 2 first-round picks.
Right.
I mean, it's to me it's hard because it's like the city of Chicago loves Justin Fields. You could give him another go. You're getting an unknown in Caleb Williams because what if you trade Justin Fields, he goes to Atlanta, balls out, and then you get Caleb in his system? So
basically, it's almost as if it's a lose-lose situation. Just keep Justin.
I would say just keep him and then draft Marvin Harrison Jr. And then draft an O lineman for protection for him and just ride out with it. I mean, I don't see a reason to shake up the team like that.
I can see it going completely opposite, and someone's gonna do something dumb, and we're all gonna be sitting here like, "What the happened?"
He didn't play too bad at the end of the season when he came back.
Right.
I think you're right. I think someone's going to go above and beyond. Like if you're Chicago and Atlanta goes, we'll give you the 8th overall pick this year and we'll blah, blah, blah. We get Justin Fields. You have to take that.
I mean, because they're honestly playing with house money. What do they? I mean,
they got cap space. You got 2 first-round draft picks.
Right. It's like no matter how you cut it, the only loss is who they don't draft.
Yeah.
So even if they were to just cut a new quarterback, cut Fields to get a new quarterback, or they get to draft more offensive pieces. I mean, either way, it's still a win-win for them. But no, I understand. I think that they should just keep Fields.
I would too. Yeah. I would too. I would take what I have. They played, like you said, they played well down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a reason to just dump them. I don't. Mm-hmm. I just, unless you're blown away and someone's like, "We'll give you 2 first-round picks for Fields," and like take them. But why disrupt it? Just put pieces around him, give him another shot, roll it out there. That's
right.
What I do.
So there's a few AFC, NFC candidates who could possibly be cut. On the NFC side, we got Alvin Kamara and Aaron Jones. They're among the potential cap casualties.
I know New Orleans is like 30 million negative.
Yeah. So they're going to unload.
And they're stuck with Cameron Jordan. They're stuck with Mike Thomas. Mm-hmm. They're stuck with Derek Carr's big-ass contract. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Kamara getting cut would be crazy.
Hell, Saints making the Bills cap hell look like child's play.
And the Saints have an old-ass roster.
Yeah, that's why they've been in purgatory for the past 3-4 seasons?
Because you have all this money, you didn't make the playoffs, you don't have Drew Brees as your quarterback.
Right.
You're just paying these players getting older.
Yeah. Damn, Sean Payton was the last sheesh. And then on the AFC side, we got Nick Chubb and Joey Bosa.
I think Bosa, I could see, but they were talking about Bosa getting cut. I could see that. He's getting paid a lot of money. He didn't play very well last year. Are
they going to restructure a deal just to get him off the books, or are we just letting him walk?
You would think they would try to trade him. I mean, I would see a team taking him. Mm. It's not like he's washed. He's still young, but yeah, they have a lot to figure out with their cap situation too. There's a lot of teams that just got cap problems. They're gonna have to have good players for it.
Michael Parsons is hoping that the Cowboys get a nasty interior lineman. So Micah's putting out his wish list on his drafting. You think he's going to get what he wants?
What is his wish list? He wants an interior lineman.
Interior lineman, give Tony Pollard another shot. So I guess that means don't draft a running back and get CeeDee Lamb that deal.
I mean, I really don't think the Cowboys. I don't know. They're just kind of there. I don't know. I don't know what they would do. Mm-hmm. I don't think. I guess they don't have a talent issue. They're just probably going to ride with what they're going to ride with. Mm-hmm. I do think they could use some defensive help. What can you do on the offensive side besides get a new quarterback? Yeah,
new quarterback.
You got the running back. You have CeeDee Lamb. Mm-hmm. You got a good tight end. Your line's good. What else can you do besides the common denominator, which is the guy throwing the ball?
Right.
And coach, yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
Did you see that Jimmy Garoppolo being suspended 2 games for violating the NFL's policy on performance-enhancing substances?
Whatever he was taking did not work.
Oh, Raiders are expected to release him.
Yes.
Wow. That's news to me because I saw that he got suspended, but I didn't know that.
It was like a little slid-in tidbit at the end because I remember I saw he got suspended and I was like, oh damn! And then I think Adam Schefter after that was like, also he will be released. And I was like, oh, okay. So,
crazy thing is he might get picked up.
I think he would. I mean, yeah, you just have to realize he's not going to be. He's going to be a backup at this point.
Steelers confirmed.
Pickett Garoppolo.
We'll see. We'll see, bro. Week 3.
Yeah, we'll see week 3. Oh, Garoppolo's back. It's bad. It's so bad when a player takes performance-enhancing drugs and they just suck.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even like they're taking them. Sometimes it's just in.
The likely story is always, I was taking a substance, I didn't know it was banned.
Yeah.
You think before you put it in your body, you would double check.
Nah, bro was really just popping-ish.
Yeah.
Let's see. Patrick Peterson is trying to come back. He wants to remain with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bro just refuses to retire.
I really didn't follow him last year. I don't know. I'm assuming he got cooked quite frequently because I didn't hear a lot about
him. The only thing, who was it? I think he was saying, I forget which team they were playing, and he was he was saying that the offense was predictable. Yeah, I forgot who was it. It wasn't the Bucks. I forget who it was.
Yeah, 2015 Patrick Peterson says that. Sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
2024 Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, no, those are some two months. Yeah, those some two different players.
Yeah,
and that's really about it in the news. Honestly, we just waiting on free agency at this point.
Yeah. Talk about the draft coming up soon.
Mm-hmm. There's another thing I wanted to There was another thing I wanted to bring up and I forgot because it was football related. Um, actually, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be pissed if I remember when we go off air. It was football related. I forget which team. I think it was someone's comments. I forget. That pisses me off. I'm looking for the rest of the basketball. Did we talk about yeah, we did. We talked about Bronny potentially joining the Lakers.
Yeah.
So apparently there's some report that the Lakers would be interested in drafting him.
So there was also someone brought this up. Should he stay another year in college because the 5 points per game might not be cutting it?
Yeah. I've already seen videos on YouTube of people talking about him being overhyped. I mean, but it's his first year in college.
Well, he also came back from the cardiac arrest thing, so it's like I do want to give him a little more time. Someone said if his name was Mike Smith, would anyone pay attention to him? No.
Which is true.
That's fair. And it's not even a slander against him, it's just a factual statement. I know defensively he's very good, but like when you're talking about getting picked top 15, you can't draft someone that's 5 points per game because you're going to get LeBron. So he definitely should stay another year. I just know it throws a little wrench in like the LeBron must play with his kid because will LeBron hang on another season, do the whole thing? But
LeBron's getting up there too,
yeah,
because he's mentioned it.
Because if let's say Bronny comes back another year, then he has to play all next year, and then the following year after that, which would put him at like 42, 42. So it's a toss up, but I just think for his career, he should probably stay one more year.
Yeah. Miles asked, they just announced the 12 team playoffs in college. What do we think?
I like it. But yeah, I like it. I like the extension. Yeah, I like the extension of it. I just
more football games.
Yeah, and it's more. It would, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's is it more. I don't know if it shortens the regular season or not. That's the only thing I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking about.
This is mini NFL shit.
Because chances for crazy upsets.
Crazy upsets.
I can already see motherfuckers talking about they don't like it.
Yeah,
I can already someone about to catch wreck. I mean, but that's just where where it's trending. Oh yeah. You're gonna have to play it. Yeah, you're gonna have to play your games now. Not know. Oh, I don't feel like playing. Yeah, now you got to play your games.
If someone sits out a playoff game for the national championship, it's not like
right.
Yeah.
What if that happens?
What if it happens? It wouldn't. I mean, unless you're like actually physically hurt, because those kids are playing for the national. Realistically, when they're in college, they're playing to win the chip. So, I mean, if you're in that spot, then you're going to play the game. But because if Caleb Williams sat out a playoff game, they'd be like, "Yeah, this dude doesn't care about winning. We're not drafting him." So it would be a bad look.
I was about to say, I stay seeing Trae Young fined on NBA News, but this was last week. My thoughts, Miles. More. I believe more games, but it makes it more interesting. I mean, it was already interesting, so more games. I think seeing how the NFL it's going overseas, so we'll see. I don't know. It's what's up.
I think we talked about it last week.
Mm-hmm.
The NHL is now going overseas.
Oh, are they?
Which for them makes sense because hockey is a very big Russia. Obviously, they're already playing Canada, but like they're very well expanded anyway.
So they're going to like a play. I think it's not the Czech Republic anymore.
It's still the Czech Republic, I believe.
That's not. No, it's not the Czech Republic. It's
like something within Russia, or
no. Etch? Something like that.
I think it looks like Devontae Smith.
Anyway, it's like a place where they like play hockey. It's not Rio de Janeiro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see that to me, taking American football to like Brazil, I get it, but like a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Just if the turnout's big, then they're going to be like, "Oh, this was worth it." But I don't know. I mean, it's like it would make sense if like the NBA was like, "We're going to take a couple games to China." They love basketball over there, but like, do they love American football in Brazil?
I'd say more baseball.
You would think. I mean, but you think they must have scoured the area, because you wouldn't just take the NFL over there. Like, if there's no fan interest in it. But
did you see the Rio fans are like, "Yeah, don't be wearing no green."
Why?
They hate the color green, I guess.
That's their country flag. They said don't wear green, but the Eagles are going?
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Jalen Hurts is going to end up in freaking football jail over there. Good luck getting him back. Marcus Mariota is now in a quarterback.
Oh,
regular jail.
Fuck.
Actually, Marcus Mariota is double screwed because he went to Oregon and he's playing for the Eagles. Dude, he's going first.
This randomly just popped in my head. Why was it the whole time I was watching the Super Bowl and Bosa was back there? Pat Mahomes is colored. Where was all that energy?
He played a hell of a game.
Who, Bosa?
Yeah.
Pat?
Oh.
Yeah, bro wasn't getting no holding calls. That's why. Because they was holding like a mug. Yeah, I kept seeing all those. There were zero holding calls.
There's a shot where you're like watching Fred Warner blitz.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him get like literally tackled in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it was like and they dump it down, and then the wide receiver was running towards the sideline. The camera's facing this way, and you can see him in the back just go. You're not gonna call that. I just watched it live.
Right.
Someone posted on TikTok. It was like Nick Bosa's dream mock draft, and it was like kicker at 7, punter at 10, quarterback.
Yo,
God,
that's my question. Like, why didn't bro get any holding calls? But when they played Philly, they couldn't stop getting at the quarterback.
You see that video of Trent Williams get absolutely pancaked?
I think I saw that.
Was that the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brody was
lined up offset. Trent Williams is here, and he knows he's coming.
Mm-hmm.
He's angled this way. And he steps kind of this way and steps right into him. And he just hits a brick wall.
Jesus.
I forget who the Chiefs player was.
So, timeline for sports now. We have USFL, XFL starting next month. Next week is the y'all just said it. Combine.
Yeah.
And then free agency starts in
March 20th, I believe.
Okay.
So we have a lot of football coming up coming up month. Then we have the draft. I think it's April 22nd or 23rd.
Damn, and we got March Madness too.
So yeah,
spring training.
It'll be.
Yeah, we got spring training in March too. So March and April are packed.
It's gonna be a busy ass month for us in March.
And then we'll figure out.
Spring training starts tomorrow.
Spring training starts.
It's already started.
Let me.
Dodgers Padres tomorrow at 3:10.
Let's see here. So I'm looking at the NFL free agency class. It's hard to say because I feel like some of these guys are going to get tagged because Chris Jones, Kirk Cousins, T. Higgins, Josh Allen, Jacksonville, Josh Allen, not interception, Josh Allen, Brian Burns, Christian Wilkins for the Dolphins, Antoine Winfield for the Bucks, L'Jarius Sneed, Michael Pittman. This is NFL free agency. Mike Evans is the big one.
Yo, Saquon, walk. Don't even fight it. Don't even sit here.
That came out. I guess they're not planning on tagging him, so it looks like he's.
Hold on, what?
See if it's in there.
Thank God.
It should be in the news there, but
I'm looking now.
Yeah. No. You would obviously take Saquon over DeAndre in like a second and a half. Wouldn't even be a question. A little hesitancy. I'm a little confused.
Who got injured? Who got injured?
Well, Saquon, but he hasn't been torn ACL injured since that happened. Yeah. In a mess of a.
I'm going with Swift because bro got 1,000 yards and was not injured.
Where would you see Derrick Henry going? Because he's definitely out of there.
Retired. I'm playing. I'm playing.
His age tells me he should be retired or getting close to that, but I feel like he's got some gas in the tank.
So, better question: would the Titans trade him?
I know his contract's flat out up, so he can go where he wants.
I see him going to a run-dominant team.
Wouldn't you not say that Baltimore is like the perfect fit for him?
Hell no.
No?
Because they barely give the ball to the running back as it is.
I mean, but I know Gus Edwards and what's his name?
They're just complimentary backs. They're not actually feature backs that will.
I know there's not.
Offense. I mean, because
I know they talked about Dallas. I could see him going to Dallas and splitting time with.
We're gonna do DeMarco Murray part 2.
At this stage in his career, I don't know if you give him a full workload ever again. So, like Dallas with Tony Pollard, you would split time.
I'll be so pissed off if he went to the... No, hold on. I'll be so pissed off if he went to the Patriots.
Oh! That's a good idea. That's a good idea, actually. That's a good idea.
Nah, bro, go to Jacksonville. Y'all heard it first. What?
Oh, him and ETN would be disgusting.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, he's giving ideas out here. Let's DM.
They about to sell out. Go to Pittsburgh. Bro went to the wrong Pennsylvania team.
All right, guys, I'm here. Wait. You guys aren't wearing green.
Honestly, I might see him still staying in the AFC.
I think he would.
No, I'll just threw that out there. No, they got ETN. And then they got their other running back. He's solid. I could see him being a Steeler because they still run the ball very well. I mean, they got Jalen Warren or Warden. So, I mean, get rid of Najee, bring in Derek. Or you put him... Let's see. I mean, because he could go anywhere, but... Who has a cap space for him? Because he's going to want a contract.
He's going to want a contract, which makes me think, would it surprise you to know that he's still a free agent in like July or August?
I won't be surprised. I'd say that they probably wait more towards closer to the start of the season, or they might just Dalvin Cook his ass and wait.
Well, because like when Dalvin was a free agent, we were like, oh, he's going to get picked up. And then here we are in like July, almost August, and no one signed him.
Right, bro.
And Zeke sat there too. They both sat together.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, I wouldn't have that on my bingo card. Zeke had a better year than Dalvin.
Right.
I did not think that was going to happen. But I don't know. There's just a lot of back and forth. It's the same thing like, where's Kirk Cousins going to go?
What are the chances that he goes to? Just throwing it out there. What are the chances he goes to the Bucks?
I could see that too. Rashad White didn't really sell me.
Mm-hmm.
They got to figure out Mike. If they don't re-sign Mike, I feel like it's like a generational fumble.
If they don't re-sign Mike, that's the end of the Bucks, in my opinion.
I think so because someone like he's 31, but like also 1,000 yards every season.
I'm pretty sure between the three of us, we can name off a bunch of 31-year-old wide receivers now. Fucking Julio Jones.
Well, see, when Julio hit 31, it was like over, but
he almost died.
Nelson Aguilar.
No, he's going back to Baltimore. They gave him like an extension for like a year or two, I think.
Yeah.
Stephon, yeah.
I mean, come on, bro.
Another question. Yeah, where's Stephon going? There's a lot of questions for this offseason.
I think bro gonna stay. That's my hot take of the day. Bro, he'll stay.
They got to get under cap.
He'll stay.
Stephon's like 29.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's getting close.
Mm-hmm.
But
he'll stay. That's my hot take. I think he'll stay in Buffalo. I think Buffalo will.
See the Gabe Davis thing?
Yeah, where should he go? Yeah, he's leaving.
He posted some corny slideshow of statistics of like how he compared to like everyone else, and he was like, "Oh, he had more yards per attempt than I don't know who it was. One of them was like Tyreek Hill. He was trying to compare himself to Tyreek Hill.
I do remember him putting up triple donuts. So
yes, the thing with Gabe Davis is like you would have. I think we talked about this. You'd have like a game or two, or you'd be like 120 yards, 2 touchdowns, and then you get like 10 yards, 2 catches. Yeah.
Is that because of the offense? Is that because of the quarterback, or is that maybe just because of the type of player he is?
It might have been the offensive play calling, but also like I mean, Josh Allen can distribute the ball.
He can, but it's just the fact that you went multiple games without a catch.
I know, which is weird. Yeah.
So does that mean like you as a wide receiver can't get separation, but then you'll have a game where you'll?
My worry with Gabe Davis is that Stephon Diggs got so much attention that what if a team signs him to be a 1 and he's not a 1?
So he would probably get like the Juju Chase Claypool,
like 330. I would say like a 3-year, $30 million contract would suit him because he's not a wide receiver 1. He could be like a 2.
I'd say he's a really good team. I'd say he's a 2 or slot, but it's just very telling when your second wide receiver is a rookie tight end.
Yes.
And then
not to take away from Kincaid, he was good, but I know it's weird.
No, it's weird because it's like, how do you just not get looks?
Well, who was the other Khalil Shakir?
Yeah, but bro would have like every other. I would probably say every other 3 or 4 games he'd have over 100. But then, bro, like when I was reading the stats, 2 catches, a catch, 3 catches. That Tampa game. Over 100 yards.
There was like a parlay I put on it. Like I put $5 in it, and then one of them was like Gabe Davis over 30 yards. I'm like, that makes sense. Like,
right.
Do that. And he got like 15.
Right. So that's why I'm just like, is it? I mean, because they never had a problem with him.
No.
But why are you not active in the offense?
Well, I don't know what was going on with that offense because if you look at Stephon Diggs, what was it? The last 4 or 5 games.
Without a 100-yard game.
Yeah, he was
without a touchdown.
Yeah, he was non-existent. I don't know what was going on at the end of the year.
So then
Josh Allen does a lot of stuff himself.
Right, but then
like you said, Dalton Kincaid got more involved. James Cook was getting more involved with the offense too because they hadn't used their backs before.
But after you let Glenn Dorsey go, Glenn Dorsey can. After you let him go, then the offense thrives. But then James Cook.
But after they let him go, I feel like Stephon fell back, and then Gabe obviously was still wishy-washy. So like I don't know what's wrong with it.
Because I remember a lot of times too, James Cook was getting all those check downs because bro would be having like CMC numbers.
Yeah, you would see like 40 yards rushing, but then you'd see like 85 yards receiving. So
I mean, to me, it's just weird. It's like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is it him as a player? Like you just go multiple games without a catch.
Yeah.
So it's like it makes.
Yeah.
You know, and I know a lot of times too, like he will overthrow him.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you're putting up you put up donuts on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't think he would get. I think he would get signed, but not overpaid.
I would hope not. I don't know. I could see some of these teams just paying him too much. Because, like, let's say, for example, T. Higgins gets franchise tagged.
Right.
Or something. It goes back to Cincinnati. Then it's like, where's the wide receiver market? It's like Gabe Davis, Jawan Jennings. Not a lot of big names. Michael Pittman. So, I don't know, though. It's like, no, I feel like not a lot of people talk about what's wrong with that offense. Because you make a good point. Like, where was Stephon Diggs at the end of the year?
Right.
Why is Gabe Davis so inconsistent? What were you guys doing? They still made it to the playoffs, and I mean,
right.
They went to the second round, but
bro was throwing over 300 yards.
Yeah.
Or close, if not close to. I mean, again, Dalton Kincaid was carrying the offense.
Yeah.
James Cook, Shakir was getting catches, but I'm just like dispersing the ball. I'm like, how are you just so inactive? You know.
He was just doing cardio, like you said. I don't know.
No, bro, really was out here doing cardio. But I'm like, I don't know. That's why I'm just so. Yeah, no one really talks about this stuff. I mean, because we've been watching the games closely now because we're doing the pod. But I'm just like overall. I mean, because I play wide receiver, so I'm like, I'm not trying to flex that out there. I mean, obviously, y'all saw the first podcast. I was in a fucking cast, but either you're not getting separation, or your quarterback don't trust you, or you're not even the first, second, or third option. It has to be one of those three. I don't know.
I know they weren't double covering them.
Hell no.
So what was it? Yeah.
And it's crazy. You double covering the better wide receiver, and you not even throwing the ball.
Yeah, you would think that. I mean, there's only so many defensive backs on the field.
Right. No, you just tucking and running.
You can't double cover Stephon, Gabe Davis, and Shakir. I mean, someone's going to be open.
Bro was big bending that football up the field.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. We'll definitely have to do. Yeah, we should definitely do that more.
Yeah.
Do some more studies on these wild ass.
Ask the questions that need to be asked.
No, for real, because I feel like, and I think that's a good point too that JJ Redick brought up, and not to shift gears, but basically like, are we not here to educate? Are we not here to teach people about the game?
Yeah.
Like, at least for us, it's just like, let's ask the hard questions, like what's going on in the offense. I know we're the average viewer, but it's like shit like this is alarming.
Yeah.
You know. And I totally forgot. Did you guys have your spreads for? All good. No, all good. All good.
Forgot about.
No, all good.
I did.
It's been busy, so all good. We'll do that next week. No biggie. I randomly just brought it up. So it'll definitely be an interesting off season, seeing how all these teams that are stuck in cap purgatory
get out of it or figure it out.
Oh, you're gonna be so many so and so release so and so's.
There's gonna be some headlines that are coming out. You're gonna go, what?
Yeah,
like Kamara with the Saints. Yep. Surprise me. I mean, there's
I see free agency going stupid, and then following up with the draft.
Yes.
So,
and I think it's weird too because it's like since free agency comes first, it's like, if you're not sold on a quarterback in the draft, then you have to sign. Let's say a team signs Kirk Cousins to a big contract. That takes him out of the draft for a quarterback. Like, do you want to commit to? Because if you can't have both, like if you're not sold on a quarterback in the draft, then you should sign someone. But if you let them all get signed, then you got to pick a quarterback in the draft. So,
and right now with Jimmy Garoppolo leaving, is he now officially a backup quarterback?
I would say. I mean.
Are we?
I don't know. You put him in Vegas, and you had Josh Jacobs, you had Devontae Adams.
Yep.
And he was like
Hunter Renfrow
yeah, and you had Jacoby Myers who had a career year. So like he couldn't do anything in that offense. So would you trust him to put him in? Unless he's a bridge quarterback, like let's say you draft a quarterback,
right,
and you want him to start a couple games.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
Because honestly, I think at this point in his career, I think he is a backup quarterback. What everybody thought he was eventually. Like I think now in this stage of his career, he's a backup. I'll bring him in as an insurance policy for whatever team.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm smart, if I were a team to pick him up, I would be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I can see that. Yeah.
Either draft a QB, pick them up, get the right quarterback people in that room, because I think both Tomlin and Garoppolo would work together.
Well, it's like, to compare apples to oranges, would you rather have Jimmy Garoppolo or would you rather have like Jacoby Brissett? Well, Brissett started a bunch of games.
Right.
He's not a winning quarterback, but he's definitely going to get you solid. Yeah, he's a decent quarterback.
So a game manager.
Game manager, yeah.
I'd probably bring in the other game manager because that game manager went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, Garoppolo.
Yes.
Yeah. But he kind of falls in the Brock Purdy syndrome. Like, he went to the Super Bowl with a loaded team. They did lose.
But I think this team now that Brock had was better than Garoppolo's.
Yeah, I would say. Well, obviously CMC made a huge difference with that, but
yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Oh, DE, you'd rather have Justin Fields as bro? I keep saying that. I literally keep saying Justin Fields to the Steelers.
Oh yeah, I mean he fits that team well too. I mean,
yeah.
If they let him go, Pittsburgh would be a great fit. Like I said, Atlanta would be a good fit. He would thrive in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sure.
I mean, because he finally get the ball to the better wide receiver, and I mean he has running back, and then he has tight ends too. Yeah. So I'd say if I was Steelers,
good defense. I mean,
if I were Steelers, just pick up another wide receiver.
Yeah.
And then they'd actually have a competent offense.
Yeah. No, there's Fields suitors out there. There's opportunity for him, but yeah, like we said, if you're Chicago, do you want to get rid of him? I don't know.
And better question, because it just popped in my head. Does this offseason fix the running back conundrum? We have running backs coming in the draft. No, we still stay the same.
I think so, but I do think this field of running backs. Well, obviously, like I said, if Saquon hits the open market, Derrick Henry hits the open market, I think they get picked up quickly. But I still think it's up in the air.
Or would they just opt for franchise tags knowing of the offseason conundrum where they get underpaid? Is that so? Would it be smarter for them just to opt into that franchise tag knowing that they won't really get anything in the offseason? I mean, it's sort of like a double-edged sword because you're getting underpaid and you're just taking whatever you can just to stay on the team. Or
I could see more fight. I could see more fight back from the players if they get franchise tag. Like, I know if Saquon got franchise tag again, I don't think he's going to play this year.
Then at that point, you might as well just test.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
If the Giants don't want to commit to him long term, which I don't think they will because they put so much money in Danny Shithead, then I don't see that.
Daniel Middles.
Yeah, Daniel Mid. Yeah. Daniel Mills. Good God.
Oh man. No, because to me, honestly, I know there's several teams that need a running back. It's just the amount of are they gonna honestly, I think what's going on now, franchises are now strong arming these players. So it's more of, yeah, we're gonna pay you this much, but you probably won't be on the team for maybe 2-3 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Imagine Derrick Henry going to the Chiefs. Mark your words. Oh, you were just playing. So when we were talking about that, I actually thought about that.
Well, I mean, they have I wouldn't say a log jam. I mean, Edwards-Helaire, and then
it's Isaiah.
Obviously Isaiah, and then who's the other one? McKinnon.
It's Isaiah, it's Isaiah.
So it's Isaiah's backfield to have, but I mean, like, I think you get rid of McKinnon and Edwards-Helaire, and you can bring in.
I think with the Chiefs, it's Isaiah Pacheco or die.
Yeah,
because they're not moving. They're not moving off of him. But give it a couple seasons because Jared McKinnon was the same way, feature back, very good back. Then he took a back seat. Then same thing with Edwards-Helaire, feature back, good for a couple years, put him on the back burner.
And it's like with Pacheco, he was drafted, I think, in the 6th round. So like they got lucky with him. He ended up turning out to be good. But
so I would say, I don't know. That's the thing with their running backs. They'll find a good running back, and I mean after Jamal Charles, that was basically it. And then Didn't they? I think they had Shady.
They did have Shady
towards the end of because I know after
and they
Philly,
had Le'Veon too.
Right. Well, they was like they didn't even play him, and then because I think after Shady left Philly, he went to Buffalo and balled out in Buffalo. Went to the Chiefs, ended his career. I think.
Did he go to Tampa?
No.
Who went to Tampa? One of them went to Tampa.
Gerald McCoy, you thinking?
No, hold on.
Deshaun Jackson.
I think did he not go to Tampa last? He did. He won a Super Bowl with Tampa in 2020.
Son of a bitch, he did.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
He played with Kansas City for 1 year.
I remember that because bro was getting hella flack.
Yeah.
Bro was like, "Oh, you ring chasing,
Yeah.
Actually, D, you asking the good questions because Ronnie actually brought that up. Is Derrick Henry even Derrick Henry anymore?
That's a good I don't like I said I don't think he's like a featured back. I think the Chiefs wouldn't be a bad spot to put him in from behind Pacheco. Well, no, but
make me hate him.
Yeah.
I think he's still Derrick Henry. He just needs a good offensive line. I mean, he was playing behind
What you saying?
He's not Derrick Henry from like 2019, 2020.
Well, after that foot injury, that sort of derailed him.
But also, like Tennessee asked him to be the offense.
Right.
He carried a lot of that workload.
He did.
So, I don't think he's the same player, but I think he still gives you a decent amount of the workload. I think you could split it half and you'd still be fine, but he's not the same.
He also asked, "Is Jay Jettas a free agent?"
No, but his contract.
Are they going to that 4th year with a 5th year option?
They're walking into that, and they need to figure out if they obviously want to keep him. Latest report was that he wants to see what they're doing with the quarterback position. He likes Kirk Cousins. He wants Kirk Cousins to stay. Kirk Cousins doesn't stay. I don't think he wants to go through like the whole rookie quarterback situation.
So that's a good question. If you're Minnesota, are you keeping Perk Engel?
The craziest run in wrestling.
You keeping a good old Kirk Engel?
I would, because what else? Like, what are you replacing him with?
So, as you alluded to, you don't want to go through the rookie experiment.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think Kirk Cousins is ever going to get you over the hump. But also, like, before he got hurt last year,
right?
You know what the statistics were.
Yeah,
he was going crazy. If he would have kept up that pace. MVP, I don't,
So I think a better question is Minnesota competing or are they restructuring? Are they just
I think
pedestrian?
they're kind of holding on, but I think they're competing. But they're going to run into, running into the Jordan Love train.
Yeah.
Because that division might go back to Green Bay next year.
Bro hit the, you like that? You like that?
You like that? You like that? Strange dude, but
I mean, because we are forgetting that Detroit is in that division too. So
you got the Green Bay Detroit show, then it's like Minnesota, and it's even the Bears, which are just
the Bears are just there just to be there.
They're just there, I don't know. I mean, and Chicago, I'm sure sees that division. They go, damn, we got to deal with Detroit and Green Bay. Those are 4 games out of the 17 that they're going to play.
They really thought they was going to do some damage because Aaron Rodgers left.
Once he left, they were like, we'll kick back, and then yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
So there was a fun fact. The Packers have not started a quarterback since, I believe, a rookie quarterback since 1988.
1988.
So what happened was they were using veterans. Brett Favre came in from Atlanta.
Yeah.
He played till 06, 07 in Green Bay. Rodgers wasn't a rookie when he came in, so they started him. And then obviously Love wasn't a rookie when he started, so they haven't started a rookie quarterback in like 35 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And DE, he just brought up a good point. He said that he thinks that the Lions are going to go back to being the Lions.
Ooh. This was a Cinderella run?
No, this is actual combo.
It could be. I mean,
I think I don't see them going back to being good old Detroit. I think this is a turning point.
It's almost like, I don't want to compare them to Cleveland, but they have that stench on them.
Yeah.
We always talk about the stench. It's like, yeah, but they're the Lions.
Yeah,
maybe that's a good point. Like, they could go back to being the Lions. I don't see them keeping up this pace, I know like Dan Campbell was like, "Oh, the window's not going to close," but like it might.
I think with this roster right now, they will always be in contention. Yeah. But I think what killed them is just what got them there, going for it when they should have.
Yes, which might continue to kill them.
So I think if they're going to live by the sword, die by the sword, and they're going to continue to die by the sword.
The only thing I would say with Detroit, I think it's a little different. They have Jahmyr Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
They have Amon-Ra. Their defense is stacked. They got Brian Branch in the draft. Aiden Hutchinson's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Their O-line's good. So I don't know if they'll fall all the way back, but like I don't see them going deep in the playoffs again next year.
Because he also said it happened to the Bengals. Just saying
it
with
did.
that.
It did.
So they went back to being the Bengals.
It did. I mean, you know what else was a crazy stat? Burrow, I think, is the same age as Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't think so because, like, yeah. Burrow came out of college a little late. He lost his rookie season because he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
So I believe they're both 28.
I'm gonna be honest with you. After COVID just meshed everything together. But we have been watching like the greatest sports rivalries since these dudes have been like the big three with the Mahomes, Burrow, and Josh Allen. Yeah. Like we've been witnessing like very good football, and it just went by so quick.
I know.
Which I'm sort of glad that the NFL prolonged the quarterback's career so we could actually witness that. But at the same time, it came with all the other.
I don't want to put any, like, because I know some people are like, oh, yeah, Mahomes could do this for like another 18 years. I don't think anyone's going to do it to the Brady level. The problem with the new generation of quarterbacks is that they are taking more abuse. Like, yes, they're getting more penalties that are in favor of them, but like Brady wasn't getting out of the pocket and scrambling that much. Mahomes is running constantly. Allen's running constantly. Burrow's tore his ACL. Messed up his hand.
Allen over Mahomes because Allen don't know when to stop running.
Yeah. Allen is short. He's probably shortened his career by like 2 or 3 years already.
I blame the offense not putting enough pieces for him to have to constantly tuck and run. Yeah. Even though you do have James Cook back there, and I get it, double coverage Stephon and don't know what the hell to do, but I blame the offense. But no, that's a good point because there are times when he does tuck and run, he don't slide. He doesn't head out of bounds.
He's like a running back. He's got the ball tucked.
He will lower his shoulder and.
Dude, but like
he is. It's just
quarterback bad.
Exactly.
It's almost like a balance because yes, quarterbacks are getting hit harder 15 years ago, but also they're getting hit more frequently now.
Correct. Yes.
Brady would get rung 2-3 times. I know Rivers was getting hit all the time.
Oh my! Mo could not stay up off the ground, but
Peyton was getting rocked.
Mike Vick too. Mike Vick,
yeah.
Bro, the times Mike Vick when he played for Philly and he decided to throw the ball every time.
Did how many play for Atlanta? Philly? He got cracked
every time. Every time. That's why. I'm sure you remember the games where the lineman was helping bro up every time he hung in the pocket. The one time, bro, the one time they was like, and then they cooking Lamar Jackson. Like, come on, bro. Did y'all know Macaulay Culkin is the Bengals quarterback?
Home Alone.
Oh my god! But now going back to it, so I think right now, so with the QB market, Jefferson is waiting to see what they do with Kirko.
Yeah,
I think right now the Vikings will always be pedestrian. You say don't go with drafting a QB. Bring back Kirk.
I say definitely bring back Kirk. Take a quarterback in the later rounds, but like put a little bit more around him.
Do we go with good old Jimmy G? With backup?
With who?
And Minnie?
Oh, you would say let Kirk go and then
Do we do that? Do we try that? We got 2 vets.
You could do that. I mean
because Jimmy's gonna have to take a midi.
See, here's the only
a mid contract.
Here's the only thing to bring up the Justin Jefferson thing.
I'm saying, hey, y'all heard it here first. Don't be surprised if bro asked for some crazy bag.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, because y'all saw what the hell he got when he joined.
I could see him
Raiders.
I could see him getting like 4 years, like 80, 90 million.
That is disgusting cash. But I can see him. I can see him. I can see him ripping that.
Here's the thing with Minnesota. Do you want to put, because Justin Jefferson wants record-breaking wide receiver money, justifiably so, Justin Jefferson. But if you notice the formula around the league, same thing. I always bring up Megatron. They had the Hall of Fame, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. They weren't getting over the hump. So are you putting all your money, are you dumping it into a wide receiver and having nothing else on offense? Because who's throwing him the ball? Mahomes just won with MVS and Justin Watson and McCole Hardman. I get it's Mahomes, but like, it's at the end of the day, it's the quarterback. Kelsey too. I get, yeah. You know what I'm saying, but I mean, like, the Vikings would have to dump a lot of money into Justin Jefferson, and it almost would handicap them because they're already having cap issues.
So we're actually going to come back to that because D sent a crazy stray. Bro said, you know what's going to be weird next year? Not seeing Bill Belichick being the coach of the Patriots who are going to suck.
I have nothing to say.
Now you don't got nothing to say.
Because I like to bring up stuff that happened 10 years ago. I have nothing to say about current day New England. We're going to be in purgatory for a while. They have to play the Dolphins twice a year. They have to play Aaron Rodgers twice next year. We have to play
if he's healthy.
If he's healthy, but we have to. There's 6 games next year that we're going to play. Huh? No, we don't play you guys next year.
I'm glad because bro would have held that over our head or something. Yeah.
See, you know what's crazy? I'm so mad we played you guys week 1 too. If we would have played you like week 12, I would have been sitting. I wouldn't have cared. Like, you guys can win.
I'm glad we got that shit up.
Because it gave me false hope. Because like that game was good, and I watched that, and I'm like, damn, we might actually make some moves.
I think they did us a favor matching our 2 teams up week 1.
We got it out of the way.
Get that shit up out the way, so then I can keep cursing at this TV.
Yeah, we got it out of the way. Because if it was like week 13, we would have been out of the playoffs. Yeah, like, I don't. That's fine.
I wouldn't have been talking shit. Devin would have though.
Yeah.
All right. What is like the rule for goaltending? Where's the cutoff?
So when the ball is on its descension and it gets blocked, yes. So if it's ascending and or even if it stops and it gets blocked, that's considered a block.
What would you call this?
I couldn't the damn thing.
I think they call it goaltending.
I don't know how to get this shit off the TV. By the way, that's not goaltending. That's not goaltending.
We're watching Alabama, Florida. Really close.
It was still going up. It was still going towards the glass. So that's to me that's clean.
Really good game.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't done that.
Oh no, you good. Yeah, to me that's clean. But
You didn't know I don't watch basketball.
So no, going back to what you were saying, Ronnie. So the trend now is pay the quarterback first, because if you pay the wide receiver, your chances of winning lessons.
Yeah, it has to go down.
Okay.
Scott Steiner.
So are we talking about having a Purdy situation where you have a decent unknown quarterback with a very good offensive pieces? Are we taking that playbook? I think
the 49ers are like just an outlier because that offense is just like OP on steroids.
And he's a decent.
He is. We game manage his title, but like he is decent for what he is.
Him being drafted last just doesn't happen.
Right. And him playing on the team that he
And have with Brady.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There are players that fall that far and you get lucky, but yeah, he's solid. I mean, he didn't really do enough in the Super Bowl, but also he didn't play bad. I mean, he played well enough to keep him in it.
Yeah. The funny bro said, we're blind, we're deaf, we want to be the ref. So definitely can't wait for
wow.
Yeah, I definitely cannot wait to have my phone blown up with notifications that 15 people got dumped. I really want to see what Buffalo does.
Oh yeah, I do too.
And I want to see what Philly does. I think I want to see. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to see a few people, and don't come back. Mr. Bradbury.
Yeah.
I say we put Mr. Blankenship back on the bench.
Ooh. About Reed.
Hell yeah.
He did well.
Hell yeah.
He did all right for you guys for what he was asked to do, but he was no CJ.
Bro blew some coverages. Pause. No, Bro was on. I think Bro was on. I think he was on Bradbury's side. Fuck it. All right, no, Bro can still stay. Just get rid of Bradbury or somebody, bro.
That's my white boy, man.
And then while we get Sydney Byard, and Bro didn't do a lick. Him too.
Oh yeah,
Sidney Brown.
Yeah, he got hurt though.
Oh my fucking god!
Did he?
No. Who else did we get? We got somebody else.
You got
Roby. Bradley Roby. What the fuck was that?
Bradley Roby was washed. You guys, that was just insurance.
Why?
You guys were struggling.
Why do we get safeties when they have like 2% career left?
You guys got the all-name team. You got Roby.
Bro, we always do that.
And
look at the trend. Asumwa. Motherfucking
ham sandwich.
Thank you.
Ellis Hodge.
Thank you, bro. We get all these big names, and then we go to fucking 8-8, dog. I hate this team, bro.
Kiko Alonso.
Hey.
No, don't defend Kiko Alonso.
Oh hell no!
What? Joint up.
Oh, D said, "Who cares what Buffalo doing right now? Who cares what Buffalo does? Wide right to Cancun again on the couch."
I love that call. He said, "Wide right and haunts Buffalo once again." Dude, they were in shambles.
No,
I've never seen a franchise. We talk about haunted franchises. 3 Super Bowls in a row, 0 wins, and now it's the Mahomes show. Lose, bro. Team is...
I think it was that 9/11 call that.
The Sean McDermott being a terrorist.
I think it was that. Fuck it.
They went undefeated. After that speech. Sean McDermott comparing his locker room to Al Qaeda. Should you have done it? No.
Who let that shit get out in the media?
I don't know. And they didn't even.
Yeah. Oh no. We gonna get fucking.
It was.
Please.
It was brought up as a joke, but no one ever thought that's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Huh? Dude, huh? Who?
Bills.
Yeah. If you've been watching that team since 1990 when this whole thing started. And you've dealt with it all, then I do feel sorry for you.
Actually, if you have been watching that team since 1990, I think you should go get some help.
Are you okay?
I think you probably should admit yourself into a Gotham asylum.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
I think bro had that Joker laughing gas, that scarecrow gas.
They could all audition for the Joker role.
Oh my god. They must not have any respect for themselves. I gotta stop watching.
Plastered.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. And also, I'm not trying to get deeper with shitting on the actual city, but Buffalo, I feel like it just snows 9 months out of the year, and it's just depressing.
It's right in that snow belt. They get hit.
Yeah.
Bro, they made a whole documentary on losing 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Who gave the say so for that?
I think I started it and
it was too depressing.
Imagine watching it
I know how it ends.
Watching it a rainy day when it's 50 degrees outside. That would probably be the Kickstarter for a therapy session. Yeah, I'm a Buffalo fan, but I just watch them lose.
Oh my god! No, it's crazy you say that about the snowing in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Bro, I should have known our season was a wash when it constantly rained every home game in Philly.
It was raining every day.
Every home game.
Didn't it rain in that Giants game you guys lost at the end of the year?
And it rained in the Buffalo game.
It did rain in the Buffalo game?
Our last non-rainy game was against Dallas at home.
It rained in the Jets game too, didn't it?
Yes. That was at the Jets.
That wasn't Jets, yeah. But that was gloomy too.
It doesn't really matter, but lacrosse So it was Boston and Philly. Another little fun Philly fact. We blew that too.
What?
We were up 2 goals with I think it was a minute left. I wasn't watching. I heard about this happen. And we blew it. Jesus. Philly, city of losers.
It takes great restraint to not turn this into a tablet on a weekly basis, bro. I think that's why I'm glad football's over, so I can calm down. Because Philly,
it was setting you back a little bit. Yeah.
That shit sent me back to when Philly was pissed. D said it's called the Four Falls of Buffalo. Jesus Christ! Damn. Why does that sound like a river or something out there?
It sounds like an extraction mission or something.
The Four Falls of Buffalo.
The picture of it's got 4 Buffalo players and then Niagara Falls.
Wide right. That's just an echo every time. Wide right. Dude, that's awful. That's terrible. Yeah. Someone was in there. It must have been and it was probably a Patriots fan, or it was someone in the AFC. It was just yeah. They want to beat me. No, they can't. I'm going to remind them of something happened 30
Oh, my God.
Buffalo, I will say, Patriots might be cursed. This man had a Buffalo Bills jersey in his house. Game used.
Yeah, it was a game used one.
His hands.
He's got a Buffalo Bills jersey.
Yeah.
You did him a favor.
Yeah, it was a game used jersey.
Oh yeah.
That is kind of. It was kind of.
No, that is. Yeah. And shout out to the cursed Dolphins, who will never make it past the first round. After the undefeated, that was it.
Shout out to Detroit for taking. Well, what is it now? The Dolphins, they have the longest active playoff loss. Since 2000? Yeah.
Bro, and the fucking Texans broke that shit too.
I know.
Wow.
The longest
drought.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't won a playoff game since 2000.
Yeah.
Because the Lions were 1990 or 1991?
Before I was fucking born. Before we were born.
I was 2 the last time they won a playoff game.
Shit, I don't even remember. I just remember seeing the old Detroit stadium. I was like, wow, that shit. I wish I had a fucking picture of that. Yeah, the old one the old one. Yeah.
Not Ford Field.
Yeah, that was Yeah, what's up?
When they played that game in Detroit, this man was wearing a shiesty.
The fuck?
They're like, why are you wearing a shiesty? He's like, I thought it was gonna be cold. We're in Detroit. What are you playing in a dome, bro?
Oh, I didn't know the rules of timeout. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's the same energy. You didn't know they're playing in a dome. You don't know the rules of the fucking overtime. What are they teaching them?
Isn't lacrosse the sport for touching?
Wait, what?
What? No, that ass. That's a question. Oh shit! Oh, we was just talking about that shit too. Oh shit, man, this shit funny. Man, we should start doing. I know the Urinating Tree YouTube page. They do sports and they have locales of the week. We need to do that shit. OT.
Yeah.
I had to because I just
it's OT.
Yeah.
Oh shit. They didn't know the rules of overtime, bro. Yeah. I'm sick.
Juszczyk was like, wait, what?
I thought the coach was
Hall?
Yeah, Hall.
Shannon was just like, hey, just go tell him you didn't know the rules.
Yeah, don't put this back on me.
I'll put this back on me, just tell me you didn't know the rules.
Okay, coach.
I mean, y'all was litty that past weekend. Y'all couldn't have talked about the rules once.
You guys didn't hear about the game that changed it?
No.
Yeah. You're playing the team that changed the rules of overtime and playoff.
Bro, I'm saying, bro, I feel like we live in an alternate universe because if we was in that situation,
you guys get the ESPN notification.
Come on, man. Like, why do we know just as much? Well, we don't know just as much, but we know as much.
There were players coming out. I think there was players were coached by Tomlin, coached by Belichick, that were like, yeah, we would practice drills that made no sense, but it was just in case. Like, there's 5 seconds left, and this happens in this situation. Like, we would practice once a month, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Shanahan couldn't tell his guys, hey, we get into overtime. You guys you want to defer, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, but
did you accept it for that? Did we talk about that last week?
yeah, we did.
We not
like that?
in depth like that. We were. I would have deferred.
I would have deferred as well.
Yeah, we did talk about it because I said if you want to give your defense a rest,
Yeah,
I get it. But
yeah. Fuck it, I'm deferring. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Even like Pat and then Andy Reid on the same page. Like they go down and score a touchdown, we're gonna go down and score a touchdown and go for two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. They're gonna go for two.
D asks, anyone see the Bama drill video? The Bama drill video. They are screwed.
Oh, I think it was this. It was one they just posted the football team. It was something corny.
Was it? Oh, it was like drill music.
Was it?
I'm thinking of Oklahoma drill.
I'm thinking.
God, where was that?
Was it? No, I didn't see that. See, my black ass thinking. Oh, see, I'm thinking drill music because why not? Speaking of music, did anybody listen to that Yeet album?
Yes.
No.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Bro, he's rocking with that whole thing.
It wasn't his best. His run in 2021 is like needs to be studied.
Bro
that
already,
was like generational.
Bro already peaked. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I wasn't. It takes a lot for me to say that too, because I'm a big Yeet guy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It take me a while. It took me a long time to get through his music. Like
does it really? I could leave. I left the album on and just listen through it. But you like Vultures? You listen to Vultures?
Not yet.
Ooh.
No, it's not. D said Alabama's screwed though. If that's the mentality after Saban, that's the whole point.
That's what it was. I'm trying to find it. It was something corny. I was like, what is?
No.
Was it
recruiting a shot?
Oh yeah.
Ain't nobody going there.
Yeah, hell no. Well, that's what I was trying to say with Michigan too. I felt like Michigan wasn't gonna really get a lot of people after Harbaugh left.
So they're gonna go to
Colorado, Georgia. Oh my god.
Georgia, even Colorado, just because of the aura that's around the team right now. Yeah.
Fuck. So now we just monopolizing. I mean, you got to if you want to go to NFL, so it's really in everybody's best interest. But I that transfer portal is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no, you good, D? No, yeah, you're fine, D. You don't have to apologize. Jeez, yeah, that transfer portal is looking like Riley Reid's inbox right now. I was gonna say someone else, but I don't want to. I don't know I don't know hot button actresses. Yeah, I don't know. Ohio State too. Oh yeah, they're going to Ohio State. Oh,
that's yeah.
Yeah, they're going to these. What are the chances of people going to FSU? Maybe not. No. Does Florida get some love?
No.
Damn.
I
tried it.
The aura's gone. There's nothing.
Oh man, what a legacy! So, no Ole Miss.
No.
Oh, Texas about to be stupid, dog. Texas.
They're starting viewers.
Yeah. Arch has to sit another year.
Sheesh. Bro, by the time bro play, he about to be what, a junior?
Yeah, he'd be because Ewers is a senior this coming up year, so then Arch would come in his junior year, so you'd have 2 years to make it work. But
who else? I'm thinking of another team. Texas, no Bama, no Michigan, besides Colorado, obviously Georgia,
Washington, but I don't think they really have the
head coach.
Yeah. They got Steve Belichick though on the defense. Yeah, that's not moving any needles, unfortunately.
They'll probably get like 10 people.
Right.
Bill
yeah, Bill Connelly. Yeah. Not yet. I don't believe that. No. It's a split screen.
D said Florida is gone forever. Aaron Hernandez.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
How ironic.
Jeez.
Who the dude that says that?
Coach Kent Murphy.
Oh yeah. Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Man, well, definitely gonna have an interesting month coming up. Let's see. The next time okay, so it'll be the 28th. So
we'll have 2 days of combine to cover.
Yeah.
Well, 3 days because that Wednesdays would have been done by then.
Off season sucks.
Yeah.
So, shit. I definitely gotta update y'all because your boy got a new job. So I update y'all boys off after. Well, yeah, I'll update y'all after this.
So your cards are out of date?
Not technically. Technically, no, because I'm still with these folks for now. But yeah, but definitely appreciate y'all tuning into the pod, man. We had a lot of laughs. We was trolling earlier, which I was here earlier because Ronnie admitted that he cannot bring up the rings.
Nope.
In a conversation,
it's more so to just make people laugh.
He cannot stop.
Yeah. Bro was itching.
That's delusion.
I actually appreciate the fact that he was actually trying to have a valid argument without throwing the rings in my face, as if I was not watching Brady hoist a fucking trophy.
I did want to say, this is going to be friendly fire against me. Those are Brady's rings.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'll say.
So they're not bellies?
How long ago did I say that?
And he was giving you shit for it. Wow!
I watched the last 3 seasons of
wow.
Brady.
You owe him an apology.
I don't want an apology to anything. Bro, especially not him. Bro
ain't about to apologize.
Nothing to him. I want an apology to you, maybe, Sean, if you had ever brought it up.
That is crazy. Yeah. No, see, again, only time I get defensive is when you start throwing shit at these motherfuckers. Any other time, I agree with you until you start talking about Philly.
We, as a fan base, have probably one of the greatest Super Bowls ever.
Oh, 100%.
So we can at least,
we
can shake hands on that.
That shit was crazy.
74 points?
Yes.
Somebody trying to say this Super Bowl is good.
Oh my God, they didn't watch that.
Did you watch the first half?
You know what's crazy is if
my ass fell asleep.
If that game just hadn't ended, like if it hadn't ended, that would have just kept going.
Yeah.
No one was slowing down. We would have scored. You guys would have got the ball back. We weren't stopping you.
It was the fact that we put up 41 with
him.
Nick. That's why I also say, oh, Chris came in here, said deflated balls. Jeez, you gonna forever catch a stray, dog. You gonna forever catch a stray. Yeah, you gonna forever catch a stray.
Never happens.
Yo, yeah, DE March Madness coming up too. Oh yeah, we got March Madness. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna watch the USFL. What's up?
I mentioned to him, you want to do like a draft?
Hell yeah.
We'll get like a full bracket.
Yeah.
We'll go. You pick one.
Pick a team. We'll do first. We'll just first round, right?
What do you mean?
This first round of the draft.
Wait.
We'll get the whole bracket.
Yeah.
Teams.
Yeah.
Go through like the teams. Like you pick a team.
Mm-hmm.
You carry them through the thing.
Oh.
Wait. So we're talking about for March Madness, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He picks a team.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we do that.
Keep like our teams or whatever.
Okay.
I do think we should.
Ooh, I got a favorite team too, so definitely keeping up with them.
I do think we should do a mock.
Kansas. Kansas is my favorite college basketball team.
I think we should do like a mock draft too.
Oh hell yeah. Oh. We'll do the first round.
Yeah, first round.
Yeah. And confirming our.
Hell no. Hey, they're taking Mike Smith, long snapper, out of Navy in the 6th round.
Oh my God. Are we we are? Do we want to go live for that too?
Yeah, we'll probably. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's on a Thursday. Well, it actually works out. I think it's on Thursday.
Okay.
So that would work.
Okay. Just want to double check because I know we did last year.
Yeah, I think it's yes. So it should be the April 25th. So it should be a Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. So first round.
Yeah.
First round.
Yep.
Do we also want to do spreads?
Yeah, we'll do that. Not this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm saying in general.
I forgot all that.
And
it's hard to do because it's like
all over the place.
We do it once a week, and then it's like
it changes.
So many games every day for hockey, at least.
Mm-hmm. Or do you guys just want to just talk about the games that you bet on Pod Day?
What I'm gonna probably do is go through like the whole week.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a definite win for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pick this. It's just like games every day, like
a little parlay, some locks or something. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll get into it.
Oh, also hockey news. They've my parlay. It was Vancouver, which is one of the best teams in the league, and then Minnesota.
Mm.
Vancouver was up 6-2. Minnesota scored 6 points in 5 minutes.
Oh, I saw that. It's what ended up being 7-6.
I was watching it live. I'm like, oh, this is. And then guess what? All the other bets hit,
except for that
one missed.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
D said best player in the draft is Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Yeah. Kool-Aid McKinstry's a sleeper
because he's his name is Kool-Aid. Don't forget about the white. Don't forget about the white dude with the N-word. The last name with the K.
No, he's going to college.
Ah, fuck.
He's not just now going.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well,
you got the white boy from.
Who's the deep
Iowa?
back? Illinois. He's a.
Ooh.
Yeah, you talking about the defensive back?
Yeah, the white kid.
Oh God, is he from?
White safety. I think it's Iowa. He's like one of the best.
Oh shit.
The draft.
I thought it was
crazy fast too. I think.
Is it Cooper DeJean?
Cooper
who?
So.
I don't think he. Yeah, but I don't think he plays. Hold on. Cooper DeJean plays for Iowa. Yes, he's a cornerback. Looks like Arch Manning.
What the fuck?
I want to see his.
He's going first round, but I don't know.
Tune in for his
combine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll view the combine, obviously.
See the highlights at least.
Yeah.
But man, we about to tune out. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We definitely had a lot of laughs coming in. Hopefully we have some more stuff to talk about. Or we just gonna be trolling.
I don't know.
Yeah, combos. Oh yeah.
Little games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
And then we
Something
could
to fill in.
And then if we want, we could probably do some. Oh, we don't have to do just time kill predictions for pull up the schedule.
Yeah.
For certain teams,
yeah.
We don't have to do every team. Yeah. We just do like a playoff or missed playoff prediction. Yeah, little hot takes. NBA All-Star game was meh. Yeah, it was mid. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning. Yeah, we discussed what should have happened, what they should do to change it. We were talking about instead of having athletes come in and do the dunk contest, they should bring in, or in my opinion, pro dunkers. I think that would be a lot more entertaining, like people who actually get paid to dunk. I think that they'd have more creative ideas than what we've seen. Change the skills challenge a little bit so it's not so boring. I mean, the celeb game was cool for the most part. Don't get you started on Saturday night. Man, shit it, man. Man, more like don't get me started on Sunday. I mean, there was a lot of people who really just, I don't know, 200 points. People want to see competitiveness in a all-star game. I think they should. I don't know. I think they should go back to the old format. Don't do a pickup game. Don't make it like a pickup game. Have it more like how it was before. In my opinion. But definitely do not want to cut you guys off. We are going to sign off here. Wow, we've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's tough. Okay. So definitely going to sign out. Definitely appreciate y'all who voted. Definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in, chatting with the crew. We will be back next week, 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. Good God. Eastern Standard Time. We will be back hopefully with some stuff to talk about. But till next time, thank y'all again for tuning in. It is the boys, and we are out of here.